I will be with y'all in just one moment. Gathering my liquids. All right. Let me go into this. Oh, hey, there's a webcam. You guys want that? Hi. Hopefully my voice will open up a little bit more and not be as gravelly as I go on. That's a loud cough in everyone's ear. I apologize for that. That is exactly why my mix board needs to be on my right hand side, so I can hit things like that mute so easily. Makes so much more sense than having my whole setup have me lean this way and the mix board is like in Timbuktu down there. Wait, yesterday I said my mom said we have MILFs at home. What is the context of that? I was busy trying to not kill my viewers, and then I burned down the whole city. Or at least, listen up. We don't. Okay, I'm gonna let everybody know how it goes if you are actually like in a profession like this. Here's your schedule. Here's what happens. You do work. You get on your couch, you have a bowl of soup that you told yourself you would eat. You even garnish it with the idea that you're gonna eat 2 slices of bread because you're supposed to be eating gluten. And then you wake up to half the bowl not being eaten, only 1 slice of bread eaten, and your son's now awake. And then you finish that thinking, now I'm totally awake because I've gotten enough rest. And then you wake up just in time to have 20 minutes to yourself before stream starts. Welcome to working for yourself, where the fun never stops. The camera's a tad out of focus. You're a tad out of focus. The camera takes like an hour. Hold on. The camera's focused for him. Remember I said that this camera can take up to 2 minutes focus? You're seeing what I meant now. Give it a moment. I'll just look over here. I'll just do it. Focusing as far as your attention span. That's good to know. Hello, everyone. I'm about to say hello to everybody. I'm just, don't bother me. Or don't mind me, don't bother me. So I didn't butcher it, since I've actually finally revealed what my name comes from. I did see that question while I was waiting. Congratulations, 5 months, Riley. What's going on? I really appreciate the support. Someone said, where does my name come from? For this channel specifically, when I thought this would be a temporary channel, my name came from Chappelle Show as a joke. My actual name as Darkness or The Darkness actually was going to be something completely different if my brother ended up living and we did debates. It was, so I didn't butcher the quote, I decided to Google it really quickly. Because Carl Jung, I butcher every now and then because I paraphrase. And Carl Jung does not like being paraphrased. He didn't like it in life, so I don't like paraphrasing him. My name is actually from a quote of his, "The gold is in the dark, and one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the dark conscious." That is where my name actually comes from, of why I have the name Darkness. But for this channel, when I thought it was just to encourage my brother to play game and start trying to fight to live more, to be with me a little longer, then it was just Chappelle Show joke. We were going to try to. So anyway, yeah, Young calling things like our shadow selves, and the place where we repress and hide, where we refuse to find true answers in lieu of convenient lies, like, yeah. So that's where that came from. All right, is the camera in focus at all? Camera, I hate you. I love you for being able to save my bacon. I hate you for the focus back here. Then you got nothing to focus on. I'm back here. Here's all the action. Everything's over here. You need to focus over here. Focus over here. Focus over here. Focus. Focus. Camera. It's face detection. Face detection, motherfucker. Like, come on. I know the music will be always louder if I turn the mic away from me. If I take my glasses off, it's blurry to me too, so it doesn't matter. When it focuses, it'll just surprise us all. Give me some navis if you got a shield over there. It's the darkness hey emoji, or you just pull up the emojis on your phone. Let's get at this, shall we? I'm gonna be doing this. Hopefully, I'm gonna do it before I lose all the time I'd have with my son. The whole goal of this is that if people can't read titles and don't know what's going on, you're getting timed out. You're either getting booted from, like, you know, hidden from the channel, as in like you're just ban hammered, or you'll be timed out for 24 hours if you can't read. But below me, watch this. Let's scroll through this really quick. Let's scroll through what we're actually doing today. It's up on the screen. You see it every 30 seconds. Claire B without my precious notes. 0 hints, solutions, or suggestions. We're all reading together, just in case anyone out there is not seeing it. The whole point is testing my memory. 0. You can say 0 things, because I am not using the precious notebook. It's not being used. I don't remember the puzzles. I have another notebook. It's dark at my feet, and I don't know if it's there. I had another notebook that I could write down new puzzles in when I figured that out, so I didn't have to forget. Oh yeah, here it is. It was right in front of me. And now let me say hi to some people, and let's get the show on the road. Let's get the show on the road. Did I use my notebook before this? Every single time I ever picked up this game, yeah, I did. I ended up having to flip to it for some reason, unless it was in the time period where I was playing this like every stream for almost a year straight, where I was coming up with random challenges. There was a period of time where I was coming up with a lot of challenges, and so I was playing it a lot. There's page spot. There's darkness high. Wow, that's a fail, Patrick, but I'll give it to you. Clayton, Faye, Fire PTSD, Crazy Cooney. I see you there, Wizard AF. I got you killed yesterday. I want to let you know that for helping to support this channel in Project Zomboid, you furthered the cause of me learning more about how to play on Apocalypse mode, but you died horribly. It is actually I already forgot, because we also got Stacy killed. Gabby's the one that burned it all to the ground. She got bit, but she showed what I've been trying to do this whole time, which is just burn all of it. So you died to the cause yesterday, and you're actually pinned in the Discord of how long your character lived. Matthew, hey there. Yeah, I don't play this game on standard though. Claire, this game, you know what people joke about in this game? Jamu, you know what people joke about is on this game is hardest for me? Assisted. I've actually died more times, I believe, on assisted doing that daggum run than anything else, because of the auto aim ripping aim away from me and not changing any of the settings, and it screwed with me too much, and so I was able to get munched to death and die in really dumb ways, because assisted screwed me over. It was a joke now turned to reality that I died. Yeah, standard is sleepy time. Blue Knight, Michelle, True Winner, Hollow Yang, Shadow. If my thing plays ads this early on, I swear to Christ, just gonna say, I'm keeping an eye on it. It's thinking about it. I can skip the first 2, I think, but then after that I can't skip anymore, or just the first one. I'm not sure. Shadow, that means Tiara's here in the background. Shadow, possibly. I was saying hi over there just in case you didn't say hi. Gus, Ice, Gene, Christian. Oh, there you are, Tiara. What's going on? David Rice, Vamp, Gabby. Hey, yeah, there's Gabby. Yeah, Gabby lived longest and burned it all down. Burned it all to the ground. There is no notebook. No, I get to, I do not get to look at the notebook. Is painful. CC, Lead Robster, what's going on? It's been a few since I've been able to say that. What's going on, Davies? Hey, Caleb. Watching from work? Be a looker. So, okay. Can I, before we start, can I really quickly fire, can I ask you a quick question real quick? Did I really make a comment about we have something at home? And also, did I really make a comment of we have blank at home, might have to do with moms? And also, did you remember what that is and what the context is that you could tell me maybe later or something? Oh God. Okay. I was like, welcome to the family, Kevin Tablet. I really appreciate that. Look at that. You got a wooden shield. It gets stronger over time. Protect yourself, protect the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Let's start this. So the premise of this, let's let go of the save room music, because we're leaving the safety of the save room. We're not gonna be there anymore. We're gonna be in the thick of getting our butts handed to us. Doodah. Controller. Don't. I fight with controllers so often, and I lose way more often than I should. Looking forward to this for years. I have years worth of live streams. Have you just not been able to get to the live stream before? I've got years worth of live streams in that playlist. My live streams are unlisted, but they are in my playlist called live stream, because YouTube gets onto me for having a channel that does both static videos and live streams. What I'm supposed to do is make a separate channel for live streams. Usually I'm much smarter than the things
hey,
that I say. Cooney, what's going on?
Things that I say.
Girlfriend sitting next to me?
My girlfriend is sitting next to me, so this is for her. I love
you. You're getting the brownie points. Thank you for getting brownie points by using me as a conduit. Let me be your conduit. I'll help you. I'll help you with your swag. I'll get you that. I was gonna say get you that drip. I just like ripped away all of them by acting like, "What's up, my fellow kids?" Oh, thank you. All right, so here's the deal. We're doing this. I'm not comparing all of them, but I'm gonna get into probably RE3 Remake because I really like that game. I don't like comparing or saying which one is more playable, because if I have to do my own opinion, I actually disagree with almost everyone. So I'll start this whole thing off by saying, you're talking to the wrong person if you want to come to my stream and talk about replayability. This is not the game that has it in spades because of mods. It is actually RE3 that I believe. So let's not get into that, because I truly believe, with my actual deepest opinion, that everyone is so smoke up their butt with reviews before they even touched RE3 that they didn't realize the play potential is so much higher with how many mods you can do, with how the city is, and you can break down the barriers and everything, since you can open up the city as much as you want, that people are idiots. So they stopped making as many mods, and then so I really like Resident Evil 3. It's a different game though. It's just a different game. But we're not playing that game, and I'm not entertaining those conversations. What's the command? Exclamation point compare. I don't like comparing. Comparing games means one has to win, one has to lose. Don't like that. So what are we doing today? We're doing something that I tested out yesterday. We're playing Claire B. Claire B. Thank you, Blue Mocha. I appreciate that. Compare and RE. There we go. Those are the I've had to make commands because people say things all the time. So what are we doing today? We are playing second run and since we did Leon A, we're doing Claire B. Canonically speaking, it is Claire A, Leon B. Leon shows up to the RPD second. I'm not giving any more proof than the ladder breaks. If the ladders are broken for Leon, then Claire can't use it for her journey. So there you go. There's some other things, but I'm not giving the whole breakdown. It's Claire. Claire gets to the RPD first, but we're gonna pretend today. We use our pretendination. I don't get to use my notes. See, assisted mode is the bane of my existence, and standard is sleepy time junction. I can do it. I could probably hand the controller off to a friend and tell them what to do and still get it done with like a whatever rating. Hardcore is like my baseline. I have to do it on hardcore. Even though it's going to be headaches for everybody, I can take new notes when I remember things. So I don't have to repeat the same puzzles. Get ready for me to run the RPD
I'm almost there.
way too many times.
You know me,
I don't care. I'm doing it until I get it right.
As soon as I find Chris.
Because that's how I do.
Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in trouble?
And yeah. That's how. Hey Christian, what's going on? Oh, before I even start, Coon, I know exactly where that is. I know exactly what I said because of Murph. When you have to do the puzzle that says Murph. And I did the puzzle, I did the wavelength, and I got to Murph. And the first thing I said of, Mom said we had MILF at home. And this is what you get. Mom said we have MILF at home. MILF at home, Murph. And then I thought, the implications... Oh, Muff. It wasn't MILF, it was Muff. It was Muff, not MILF. Mom said we had Muff at home, is what I said. Okay. So... This is vanilla. I don't have reshade. Oh. Res heads? Res heads. Ah, there's a name for those. I didn't... Yeah, because you have to use Muff and Murph. Murph is we have Muff at home. And then I said I don't like the implications that I just made, that this is implying that the mom saying it is guaranteed to be MILF. There we go. That is what happened. Is B game possible to do with knife only? Yes, I've done it. I actually am the one that showed the world that Resident Evil 3 could also be done knife only, even Final Nemesis, so that's fun. This game you have to take a small liberty of doing something that not knife only, with the crocodile and something else I can't remember. This game tries to ruin the whole idea of doing a knife only run by making you make an exception. No shortcut. Thank you. Going here. If people think I'm gonna be perfect, you are on the wrong stream, my friend. Everyone buckle up. We're gonna be doing this probably a few times until I get my wings back under me, because Claire is not the one I'm actually proficient with the most. Hey, Amy, what's going on? Oops. Alright, and the B runs, if people forgot, these are the runs that you can actually legit 100%, no joke, no cap, no lie, on God, you can absolutely on these runs run out of ammo. Now, I give no people any excuses for running out of ammo on the A runs when they think my crits just get better, bro. Literally, you can measure it out and show 0 crits, and if you just make the gunpowder I give fine for you, you can't run out of ammo if you just land your shots. If you miss a few shots, yeah, you can run out. So, you know, skill issues aside, and people trying to put that on me, B runs, that's totally different. You absolutely can run out of ammo. There's a little bit of RNG with the way I do it, but I do like the safer route of killing them now instead of dealing with them later. So I won't be changing that anytime soon. Earl of Irony, what's going on? Now we all pass by Elliot. We know to give Elliot our middle fingers. Elliot is the only thing in this game that shows somehow that this little jerk. Scrap of paper. Oh, I don't know the puzzles. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! I don't know the puzzles. Wait. People's scales. People. Wait. Oh no! I just remembered. How do I find out for that? Unicorn is the people. The people. Scales. So I can blunt force that one. No. No. Does Marvin have it? No. No. Where's the other part of it? Who's got it? Who's got it? I don't have those notes. No. Goodbye, wizard. Thank you for stopping on by. I think I'm required by law to do S+ at this point. I think it's a stipulation of me being on YouTube. I've been back, but I'm glad you're back. I've been back for. I took a sick break. I've been back, but I'm glad you're back. No thing here. Hey, you guys are bullet sponges. Oh, Chris for days, son. What's going on? What's going on? Marvin? Oh, wait. They're trying to run ads right now. I caught it. I don't know if I can skip it again. People understand. YouTube controls the ads for my channel now. If I don't do it, you guys don't even get to know, even if you rung the bell and everything, that my streams are starting. They'll come and run them anyway. They will come into my channel and run them anyway and take the money from me if I don't do it. So one way or the other, you get ads. That's how everyone who has channels ever now works until they get to be a big enough creator and change it. So, oh yeah, one other person that I take care of in here. You want to be easy for me? No. Why are you falling on the stairs? Why are you be tripping, girl? Alright. Are you actually dead? Or are you just kind of dead? Alright. This is the wrong way to go. What am I doing? Do I remember the password for this one? That is the real. Someone said it in chat. I refuse to use it for Leon A. But I do remember now that it starts with the 6. Which is probably why I was trying to do 9-15-6 instead of 9-15-7. Oh my god. It's something like okay, what logically is on that wheel? It's the other 2 minus 1. So that only makes it 6-1-6 or no, 6-1 6-3-18 isn't if 16-3-18 isn't possible. The wheel is 6-11. You're listening to the weird ways that I remember things in my head. I can't remember if this is an item you pick up on a B run, so I want to check it. I think it is the last one. It's 1 minus whatever the first 2 combine to unlock this save. So thank you, Dane. What's going on, Dane? Okay, there's no 18. It's 6-11. Giving me even a hint of the first digit is what screws things up for me. I have ways of remembering. And that mag is useless for me. At least it is for right now. We're probably gonna have to restart this. Oh well. Because I'm wasting time. Dane, thank you. It takes Streamlabs a hot second to figure out what super chats are, what life is in general. it doesn't mind Streamlabs like popping it up immediately, but it like takes 2 minutes to be like, oh, YouTube has a system and Twitch has a system. They already have systems. I don't remember if I can even run down this next coming hallway. Oh, the notebook. There's a notebook. Thank God. Okay, we're puzzle searching really quickly. Notebook with missing pages. We got the maiden. We got the maiden looking like she wants to get rammed. With the song. And the birds tweeting like she's in Disney. It's Disney sex. That's what this is. So Disney sex for the maiden. Okay. But hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So how am I supposed to know the lion? How am I supposed to the unicorn scales? And it's like the small snake. It's like a seahorse. It's a seahorse. Seahorse. What is the lion? What's the lion? No. Oh, the why are you always lying? Is it backwards? Can I read it through the page? Can I please, game? How do you figure out the lion if you're fresh to the game? How do you do this, game? Be nice. What is that? Okay. I think it's a bird. I think it's a bird. We're gonna bird. I think that says a bird. Oh yeah. Okay, that is a bird with the leaf, the twig, which would make it a reference to Noah sending out the olive branch. Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew it. You're a liar. I'm gonna name you my ex. My son is here. I shouldn't say such things. Wait. I saw the oh, there's gotta be another way to know this one. No. I see the bird. Which is okay, this is the thing. I see the bird. So maybe the bird's the last one. The bird's the last one? The bird's the last. Can you be the bird? You can be the bird. The bird is the last one. It's the bird. Bird is the last one. Bird is where bird. Bird. God in heaven, help. Just have mercy on my pitiful soul. What does that make everything else? What are you? What? Answer me. What are you? All right. Well, this is a bird. So let's try a branch and the crown. The other scales and fire. Scales snake bird. No. Scales fish bird. Scale other snake bird. Scale branch bird. Scale people bird. All right, we're gonna brute force this thing. Scorp snake bird. Scorp fish bird. Scorp other thing bird. Scorp branch bird. Scorpion boys bird. Scorp fire bird. Oh, I said firebird. King snake bird, king fish bird, king that bird, king branch bird, king boys bird, king firebird. It is crown fire bird. All right. Just gonna brute force that. Jeez, all right. This is the first time I saw it. I'm gonna be nice for the first warning. I need a mod to time out. I'm sorry, Mr. Nice Guy. You can't talk anymore this stream. Since I don't have the control for, I need a mod to time out for 24 hours. Listen, below you literally said no hints. I'm glad I got it without looking over. But you got it. You have to go for the rest of the stream. I'm sorry about that. For anyone else, if I catch it first, you get kicked. But I see a mod said no hint. It's literally a rule of this stream. It's to test my memory. Luckily, YouTube lets us do like actual time periods now, where we don't have to just, you know, ban people from the channel. We can pick anything, any time period. So we can just do it for a day and you can be back. I like that method so much better. I don't think I pick up that herb now. I think that was a bad pickup.
What was that?
I don't know, but I don't want to go fast. I'm glad I did not go fast. Oh, my voice is feeling rough today. My voice is doing rough today. How many hours is Darkness in RE2 Remake? Probably over 1,000 or so. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Wait, why didn't it play?
I got one.
There's Dane.
Can I get a 5?
Thank you, Dane. I appreciate that.
Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Words I didn't think I'd ever say, ever. Can I mention ever again?
Hi.
Hi. What's going on?
I got 1. I got 3. Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? 5 in the fishnets. 5 in the fishnets. Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Words I didn't think I'd ever say, ever. Can I mention ever again?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm assuming that is to appease the overlords, which can never be overlooked. My knife only run took so long. God.
What the fuck?
Once again, since I've got so many people, since I've been playing again, I've got so many people commenting saying I must have watched somebody else play this. Nope. For anyone that actually knows who I am and that I actually have integrity when it comes to these things, the truth still stands. For Resident Evil 2 Remake, if I ever watch anybody else play this game, ever watch anybody else's strategies or read about them, I will never touch this game again. There'll never be a single other video about it. There'll never be anything. The game will be dead to me because it'll be no more fun. I won't like it. So, I've got all those hours, and a lot of them are me trying to figure out what to do because I have to figure it out all on my own. All right. There we go for this one. It should be the same. Oh, for me to figure out knife only in this game, I believe it took, does anyone remember how long, anyone here actually watch me go through all of it and remember how long it took me for knife only between this and Resident Evil 3, which knife only took longer? Because I got to be world first. True knife only did not use anything else for Resident Evil 3. To my knowledge, that is correct still. That no one else has come up with footage before mine. Because the last part was stymieing everybody of how to get past knife only. And I got that part. Do I pick you up? I'll leave you for it. So I get that honor, but this game was just a pain. This game was a big pain figuring that out. Resident Evil 3 was the bigger pain. It was just the final nemesis. Figuring out how to knife only that thing was you push it a little bit and you dodge, and you do it over and over again until he's dead. Rinse and repeat until death. Why am I getting dramatic sounds? Don't give me dramatic. Oh yeah, because you actually do come through.
You asshole.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not good.
Uh-oh. Oh, I need your crotch bullets. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart with how slow I'm going.
What's up with you?
I don't even know what I'm getting right now. What am I getting at here? Are you actually are you a 2 or a 3? Not like rating. But like, are you a 2 or a 3 when you take it? Don't tell me you were a freaking 2 or 3 in hiding. How many times does it take to drop them if you just put rounds in their head? Oh, God. Oh, before I ever forget that, because I'll forget it. Claire's Magnum is this, upgraded. That, when she gets her special rounds, it is just as strong as... It's just slightly stronger than the unupgraded Desert Eagle that Leon gets. Slightly less strong than the upgraded version you can make. It is her Magnum. She does get one. Hers is just along the way to replace the idea that she doesn't have a shotgun. People be sleeping on that. Alright. Hi there. I saw hello. Hi. What's going on?
Shit.
Oh, it's you. Stop breathing. I am barely breathing. And I can find the air. You don't know who I'm kidding. Imagining you care.
You
Here,
bastard.
die. Alright, let's go. Oh, 3 rounds. I am doing spectacular. You know that I am on my A game. I am in top tier form condition when I am this low on everything. It's cool. It's fine. Are you Cap? Me and the Cap make it hap. Hap hap. When you gotta shoot somebody, you get a little pap pap. Oh yeah, you get the box. That's right. When you come back up, I actually get stuff for you. Oh god. And then if I go down that hallway to do the stars badge now, Tyrant is chasing after me. And then someone pops up at me at the top of these stairs. Specifically this guy. So more things. B runs really do have... B runs are probably the only time that I have taken the weapon not meant to beat the run with and created ammo for it. I think I've created ammo for her JMB before, just to get through the B run. And if I run into that problem right now, because I'm gonna probably redo this part, that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably take out one of the special weapons instead of using her JMB, or I can use her JMB and get free rounds out of the safe. Her JMB with that laser sight is broken. I don't remember if I get you. If I get you and I get this too. 6 rounds. I have obviously done something I'm not supposed to. I don't know what, but I've done it. Can you come down from hiding, please? Okay, now you're not a threat. With 3 rounds left. I am... Okay. I've made some critical errors. We're gonna call those oopsie poopsies. We're gonna go around the backside. He's going around the backside. He's going to town on that guy's backside. Let's get some more rounds here. 6 more. Can I get everything done with 6? We're gonna see. Is it doable? You're just going to town on that b-hole. Who am I to judge? Your love of b-hole is something to behold. Behold. Are you still right here? Get up. Give me a crit. Please? Please? Okay, you're supposedly dead, but I think you're lying. I think you're lying. I think you're not. Are you not lying? You can have my ankle. Here, have it. Nope, you're not lying. Okay. Wait, is this the one that just has maggots in it? Wait, is that Resident Evil 7 that I'm thinking? Is this useless? Did I just use... Is this gunpowder? No, 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 I can't drop it. No, 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 I refuse. I refuse. I'm taking the thing and I'm going. Unicorn, you're... What did I write down? Look at all the people. Scales. And seahorse. Look at that. She picks up the book. I have made so many errors. Okay. That was a big error. Hey, BJ. Hey, Pirate Kitty. What's going on? That was a big error. Alright. She gets the book. Oh, God. Alright. I'm learning. I'm relearning. Recalibrating. Please wait. Calibration complete. That's what my brain is currently, it feels like, is doing. I cannot insert film into a statue. I just learned that. Welcome to my brain. Questions like that are constant, daily, all the time, all-consuming, really stupid thing. It's really stupid. It's really stupid. Rebooting. Systems coming online. Hello everyone, I'm Darkness, and welcome back. Like... That's about the point I'm at. I have to put a thing in you. I have to put a thing in you, which means I need a book, which means I really flubbernucked that. What's my time at? 22 minutes. Oh, I've botched all of it. I botched it all. It's bocce ball. I botched it all. Oh. There we go. No. All right. Learning to the rhythm and the rhyme and the groove and the flow and the I don't want to cut it so close with Claire Doe. That rhymed. Whoops. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Wait. Do I deal with you in any capacity, or is it okay for me to run away from you? I have forgotten, and I might have put myself in a bad place where there's a liquor and that thing. Who... I know they explain in-game why there's so many things that do this, but Jesus H. Converted mall, something. Museum. It's got extra... The museum decided to be extra. Joke's on you, never did an Everyman's Guide for Claire B that I posted to everyone. Don't. I didn't mean to do that. You have one of my knives that I need. Well, now I could technically get up and go downstairs. Old museum. There's a pamphlet. The city hall was built on... Uh-oh. Yeah, this run shot. Alright, I gotta remember. Don't get the lion. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh god, I've been told to enjoy Alan Wake 2. I gotta remind people that that was a game that Alan Wake was something my brother got me hooked on. So, you know, with his death approaching 8 years, people gotta lay off a little bit on the Alan Wake. But I'll get to it. I'll hopefully get to it. I gotta reset. I gotta reset. I screwed that up big time. I don't feel like arguing, especially because if I'm wrong, but no, I believe the RPD is absolutely built on an old museum. It's converted, and unless that's just the original. There's a little pamphlet that's in the room where I just got that statue that talks about its conversion from a museum into this.
Leon, I'm sure you beat me here.
Thank you for 12-month support, Loopy Tomb. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you. There's a lot of things I have not played. There's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait. Alright. Now that I got my head on my shoulders better. Oh no, there's logic given in both, but the logic is, yeah, in the original you do have to go out of your way to find the logic. In this game it's just sitting right in a pamphlet when you enter in where this statue is. It's sitting right there telling you the foundations of like how was the RPD made. But the first one, I think there was logic. I just don't remember where it is. Resident Evil 2 original was one of my least favorite when I was playing as a kid. So don't expect me to get every single thing correct on the original first time around without me even having to sit there and try to go look it up and whatnot. Because I get the moon clip. No, stick to what I know. I always go out with this. Alright, go out and blaze the glory, Claire. Let's do this. I'm sorry. Alright, we can all congregate over here. As long as they don't wheel around on me, I've saved some rounds. I am in fact not misremembering. I didn't think my memory was that shot on things. I believe I remember simple things like lore pretty well in these games. Lore for me is a simple thing because I like storytelling. I'm very addicted to storytelling and great storytellers of history. So I'll remember a story a lot easier than I will, you know, how to make a freaking lion give up a little metal. Oh. I didn't grab it. I grabbed the knife. I didn't grab the knife. Did I grab the knife? I didn't grab the knife. Did I grab the knife? I grabbed the knife. Okay. Alright, Claire. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. He's really gonna be like that? Which way you gotta reach for? You really got me, Elliot? Elliot? You are a mistake. And I am not happy with you right now. Elliot is an absolute atrocity when it comes to the lore of these games. And will forever be hated by me for making people actually argue with how science works. But for 1998-ish, when this kind of stuff came out, that lore is pretty solid. 96? That's some medically sound lore that they came up with. Elliot wants to just shoot it all in the... No, dude, you're way too personal space. Oh, Christopher Day, son.
Anybody here?
No, shut up. You're loud. Marvin heard you. He's here. Oh, my dad. Let's go. Physically speaking, it's just the conundrum of, oh, my dad. What? Let's just go ahead and do that. This is the I don't question Providence. Fire and it's the bird now. Holy crap. All right. Yeah, we can go that way. I'll have it that way. Tell me why. I need to stop singing. Their B weapons have a much greater chance of getting the crits. Their B weapons are way stronger. That's why you can't craft ammo for them. This game would actually be way skewed to the direction of being ludicrously... Do I grab any of this stuff before I go down that hallway? I grab everything in there. I use the STARS badge to get her SMG. I don't come back up to get her suppressor or her extras, so I can leave the STARS badge in the computer, which gives me an extra slot to pick your boy right there up. Oh, ads are gonna run in like 20 seconds. There's nothing I can do about it. I thank everyone who actually sits through the ads. You know, we only get paid if like it's a skippable ad, but it can be skipped in like a time period. If you skip it at 5 seconds, we get nothing. You skip it at 15 seconds, we get paid. That's how that works. So if you want to support creators, remember that.
What was that?
I will actually answer that one. Did this remake live up to my expectations? Whoever said I had expectations? My expectation was that it was going to be Resident Evil 2. They're going to take the old game and they were going to, and get this, it's a really, really weird word, remake it. Not replicate it in today's everything. They were going to remake it. So because it was supposed to be a remake and not a replicate, I had no expectations. Oh my god. 12-minute ads. Please skip at 15 seconds for the love of everything. Yes, if you sit through the whole ad, I get like way more. It's like $1 I'd get off of that, but Jesus H, don't do that. Please. That sounds ridiculous. Oh yeah. For the love of everything, don't do that. That just hurt my face thinking about like that you just got that ad. Oh jeezums. Oh, there's a flashbang here.
Son of a bitch.
So my answer is pretty simple to a lot of things, which is this in this age of comparison and letting other people decide your opinion because of reviews. Yeah. I didn't come into this game with any expectations, and therefore I didn't have to worry about it. The game was what it was, which is exactly why I see some games as being better than others do, because like being better quality than others would. Because yeah. The game was just gonna be whatever it was. That's why I accepted. Oh, you're dead this time, but for realsies? I don't trust that. Alright. Can I get this done? I'm gonna have to probably skip over some things. So I can just get through the RPD and get through to the other stuff in this game. Oh yeah. My brain's going in two different places. My temperature is being kept in check, but every single time I've sat down to stream, the reason I get a little bit sounding like I'm a little frazzled, my temperature shoots back up. Because my body's still not used to any stressors on it. Trying to get all healed and fine and dandy for everyone. For all y'all good folks out there that watch and support. My body's trying. The mind is willing, but the body is still a bit weak. No, I mean, general questions are. I just don't like doing the. There's some specific things I don't like, but yeah. I had no expectations for Resident Evil 2 Remake. And that meant whatever game I got, I was probably gonna be happy with.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, I could have things I could critique about it, but. Oh my god. I don't want these bullets to go off her butt, please. Reload slower, Claire.
Yes.
It is a single action army. I don't know what I'm really truly expecting.
You bastard.
Single action army, every case needs to be ejected and then single loaded in. The cult single action army. Marvelous revolver for its time. Why they made that the most powerful? Christopher Day, son. Why they made that the most powerful revolver for Claire, beyond me. I'm not gonna try to fathom in which the ways the world works. Because it's just not gonna be the best. Yeah, we get a lot of demanding people in here. That's probably my biggest thing. Don't worry about asking random things like it. Being polite will get you a really, really polite answer from me. I reciprocate politeness with politeness. If you politely ask something that I really don't want to answer in the first place anyway, you'll get a polite answer out of me. I'm not an ass about all of that. I just have a aversion to okay, and since I'm gonna loop back around, and usually where do I put things up after this? Do I really go back over to Elliot's hallway and make it a quick trip just so that I can have less on me, and then no, I come back down here. This is the easiest place, but I don't need to keep that on me. Oh, that's right. I figured out a different way to do that. I can keep this on me. I just have to set it down when I'm up there. And then when I get the battery, I can combine it right then and there. Brain isn't braining right now. Please excuse me. I'm not going through another reboot cycle though. That takes too long. We can get all the for her grenade launcher. We can get all those things when we get through. So I'm gonna undo this. Hi there. We're gonna get all these when I come back up though. I need you now though. We're gonna use you now. That's why I need you now. Where do I think RE9 will take us? That's a difficult one to answer. I think it really has to hand off the reins
Son of a bitch.
to a new generation, and it's got to do it through like the lens of we can't bank on the old generation, and with them getting older and the lore getting a bit more towards the mystic sense. I mean, if I were to call it at all scientific and have Jeffrey here, I'd probably get my butt handed to me for that one. Because it's not... Resident Evil 7... great for teaching people about some science that's going on with fungi and whatnot. Resident Evil 8... Do they take some creative liberties? Oh. And I'm gonna have someone with their doctorate just sitting right here in the audience and just be like, yeah, let me just go ahead and justify what they do. No, characters have aged up. I think they've done the right thing at least to put it in a better direction. But I have long since liked... You know what? I actually can't give a good answer to that. I need to see the Resident Evil 5 and 6 remakes first. Let me just actually stop my answer right there. There's your answer. I cannot give a good answer to that until I see the Resident Evil 5 and 6 remakes. As for how I know those are coming up, we're not even getting into it because I don't feel like entertaining that conversation. Because people don't listen until all of a sudden I have to be proven wrong by a mystic force. Something descends from the heavens instead of people just using, you know, their reading ability and deciding to actually investigate the things they're interested in. There's a freaking map. I get really put out with people really fast when I say, hey, I know something about, you know, the franchise you love. And they immediately are like, but there's not been an official release. It's like, I feel like for Final Fantasy 14, people saying that there weren't 2 jobs coming up before the official trailer and release of the brand new 2 jobs. It's like, the creators are literally saying before the official release that there are 2 brand new jobs. How would they not do that? How do you... So I have an actual pet peeve with that one in particular. People waiting for the official release instead of when the creators literally say, we are remaking these games. They are being remade. They are happening. They're in production. Whether they're in production hell or not, that's a different story. Like Code Veronica has been being remade for a long time. It got stuck in low production hell because of what happened to Resident Evil 3 Remake. Kicking out some of its funding. Is that a production hell? I haven't seen everything, but it looks like, yes, it is at production hell. Like, it's things like that. It's really simple stuff. I don't want to get onto any of that because that'll just anger me. Because, to give a good example, I told people who were listening to me back in 2019, playing this game over and over, 2020, when I was putting out the guides and doing the live streams, I told people definitively, 100%, with no exception, no anything else. Not only was Resident Evil 3 being remade, I said who it was being remade by, what team it was being remade by, the general period that was going to be coming out in. Yeah, that's what angered me. I'll let everyone know. I literally spelled out not only Resident Evil 3's release that was being made in tandem, that they're using a lot of the same assets, they're going all the way through it, that it was going to come out. Not only did I say what quarter it's going to come out, and that people didn't believe me until the official... Then I said what Resident Evil 4's team was, because I actually did my research. I said who's doing that, when it's being released, what I was hoping from it. And then I did my 12+ hour live stream that you can still see on my channel right now, that they cut off the last hour and a half, where I sat there and told everyone when it's coming out and what to expect. And I got so much hate from both of those, from telling people that, just for people to flood onto my channel and say, did you know? So I don't like doing that anymore because I hate people that are just choose ignorance over just a little bit of what? Just a tiny bit of research? Just the tiniest bit? So I'm tired of doing the research for the people. Yes, Code Veronica is being remade and it looks like it has development hell. No, I don't want to give an answer to where do I think Resident Evil 9 is going. Until I know whether 9 is coming out first or whether I know 5 or 6 is coming out first. Because that could radically change how I view it. Yeah, Faye, yeah, with Final Fantasy 14, people thinking the first trailer was the full trailer just because the word food lined up with a certain character chomping down on a taco. I'm sitting there going like, there's a dual wielding class coming out. I thought it was gonna be named something like Corsair and like because of Final Fantasy 11 something like that. Nope. It was it's being called Viper. I like that name actually a lot. Here's this, and because I know what I'm talking about, the Redstone, Prince of Queen, the Sparkling. You said that once we're known to follow this legend, auction enthusiast. Oh, they turn and blah blah. Nope, not this one. All right, so it's not that article. Sorry. Hey, so David Dark Knight, what's going on? It is not that article that says this was the museum. It's another article. I'm not gonna go out of my way to find it. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The full one was just finally released because they find is Pictomancer is the master. Realm. Anyone else play Final Fantasy 6 or my cartridge literally says Final Fantasy 3 because I played it when it was released in America. Realm is being introduced in Final Fantasy 14. You literally paint into existence what you want. It is, for me, especially since the demo shows Realm's outfit from Final Fantasy 6/3, depending on your childhood. It shows her outfit as she's painting into existence all of this stuff, and I think it's supremely cool. Dongle. I didn't mean for that. I usually just shoot that, don't I? I need to just shoot them there. And I collect that when I collect the other one over there, so I'm not using it. Why am I going this way, though? What is my logic for not just shooting back over across? Why did my gut instinct tell me to go down here? Elliot is on the loose. Why did my gut instinct say to go back here? What do I do with the Klondike bar? No, is it because how do I do this? Do I actually go here, or do I go to the one at the stairs and then just go up to the stars off? I think I usually just cut right back across. Yeah, I zigzag. I don't do this. I zigzag, I cut across, I go back through, I get to the box that's at the bottom of the stairs, and then I drop things off. I go up to the stars office. I don't do this. This is the long way. This could cost me, because if Elliot is... Oh, Elliot's not being a jerk. But this is... I'll take the long way. Project Zomboid has been really, really fun. Oh, wait. Cooney, have we killed you, used, murdered, sacrificed? Has there been a character made out of you yet? I forgot. You're one of the ones that donated for one of the things that I didn't use you yet. I killed, you have not yet been included. All right. I got my next victim test. I usually put this in there too. That's why I had one less space. Oh my god. What is wrong with my brain today? Do I have any? Do I have? Nope. It's over and down yonder. Hey, Kira, what's going on? Or Kira, I'm not sure which. Over and over, my brain just told me that. Oh no, I need more test subjects. Well, they broke in. Does that mean I have to re-go by all of that, though? You know what? Experiment time. Should be just fine. There we go. Hey there. I was gonna pick you up. Oh yeah, because I pick you up and then I take you on over. Yeah, I will pick you up. And then... Okay. I don't step in that room because... What's the reason I don't step in that room? Oh yeah, it activates the one that will actually be in my way later. Though the one that's in the room doesn't have to be the one that's in my way, but if I go in that room, he's up and at him. He starts moving. He can come out of that room when he come back through here. What's my other solution to that then? That I go through the top floor? Do I just go through? If I were to have cut through the top, then it would have been just fine. What's my best go? How do I go about this the best? I'm gonna say screw it and let bygones be. If like things happen bad because of this, then they happen. But I don't think I like activating him with Claire. I think that's a bad. I'm pretty sure that's a bad. Then I'm here anyway. Oh crap! The lockers. All right. My brain is on fire trying to remember all this. Oh no, it's not about muscle memory. I wish it were though. Make it a lot easier. No. Psychology for you. Muscle memory is not a thing. But the idea of riding a bike is, but that's not technically muscle memory. That is a different system in your brain, and it's really cool. Systems in your brain are really, really cool. But no, there's no reason why I should just naturally know any of this. I have to resuss some things out. It's more, I don't know. How do you explain that usually? How do you explain that concept in psychology? It's more akin to like, so let's say, oh, here it is. If muscle memory were actually a thing, how many of you guys played instruments in high school and don't play them anymore? But you played them for years in high school. Let's say, 4, or maybe you started in middle school. 7 years, 4 to 7 years, you play an instrument. If muscle memory was a thing, and you've been at least, 3, 4, 5 years out of playing it, you should be able to play that instrument right now. To a degree of competency, even. You can't. I mean, not to probably a degree that a competency that you would accept. That's all a fun concept. That's all fun. I actually have fun with things like that, but other people find them bland. I think those concepts are fascinating. Just kind of like people believing that there's such thing as a photographic memory. Photographic memory does not exist. We know it doesn't exist. It empirically doesn't exist. What does exist is called an eidetic memory. You can have one of those. Do I need to pick up anything while I'm on the run from him? I got the battery. I run. I blow up. So I run. Go up there. I get the last thing. Dodge him again. Go downstairs. This should be just a fine time. So does that mean I can pick this up? Is there anything else in my way? She gets the key. She comes around. I unlock the door. I already got that. Go over. I killed that woman. I go upstairs. Gotta set off the bomb. Gotta wait for him not to, like, punch me into oblivion. I need room for a medal. Do I need room for anything other than the medal? I get the medal. I get away. I get down to Birkin Part 1. This was a sloppy first part, but that gets used up in lieu of the medal. I can take this just in case I'm feeling frisky. In case I'm feeling frisky, I can take this and come back up to the top side, because I do believe I actually grabbed some things topside with her. I do believe I actually need the stars badge with her.
Jesus, stay back!
close are you? Alright. Maiden is a ram. Where's that ram? And a harp. And a bird. No, 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 no. Crap. Thank you. Oh yeah, once you take the ladder, they stop eating butt. Forgot about that. That's why you don't take the ladder there. Crap. Crap. That's a mistake that's actually gonna bite me later. Quite literally. You do not take the ladder there because it activates him. That was a rookie mistake. Dino Crisis, as far as the Japanese market and everything is going, is up on the block for being the IP that gets the remake, so that's fun. Then again, don't want to get into that either. I still feel like I'm a little bitter over the idea that it is. I'll call it what it is. It is me being bitter over the idea that I did homework, and you know, I feel like I did it well, and then the internet can have trolls that just come along and go like, nuh-uh, and that's it. And I don't know. Oh yeah, I want to preserve grenades for her though. So she's gonna come around. She's gonna use 2 of these. Okay. But yes, Dino Crisis is most likely being remade too. Cool. And I won't even say any more than that. I don't have to. What is my time? That jankified run. 26:40. I can pull it off. I think when I played Dino Crisis on this channel, I do believe Dino Crisis turned into my favorite set of puzzles in any game I'd played that have those type of puzzles in it. They beat Resident Evil's out of the park. Dino Crisis blew me away. Even as like a grown-ass adult, it blew me away how like leaps and bounds better Dino Crisis puzzles were. Anyway, if Mr. X is right on your tail when you come to the statue with the 3rd medallion, are you safe when the opening animation starts to play? Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna get decked. You need a little bit of wiggle room to juke him like I just did. You're gonna probably get decked. Can Mr. X follow you down there? When you come into the statue with the 3rd... Oh, wait. You gotta go down. You gotta go down the stairs. Mr. X can follow you halfway down those stairs. He can't follow you into that room, no. But he can try to taunt you, and he can just stay there. And if you play on all Mr. X, you get to find out their AI will all pile up right there and never let you leave. So that's what you got. I'm gonna give one warning to anyone that says things like "Let's go," tries to hurry me up. My mod catches it. You get timed out. If you don't like that I talk to my audience, please leave. I don't want you here because you are toxic to the internet in general for thinking that games should come before human interaction. And otherwise you just get a 24-hour timeout. I will, but don't anyone even come close to that. I'll give that warning myself right now. Everyone's reminding me of all the commands I need to make when I play Resident Evil games, of how many ways I can be pissed off so fast. of why I don't want to play Resident Evil 2 most of the time. I literally do not want to play this game, and I found joy in it finally, and everyone's starting to... Firebird, can you make some notes of things that are already getting on my nerves by chance so I can make the proper commands later? Thank you. So I don't actually ever have to say it out loud. You just, so I can just remember later, and
Words ain't gonna cut it this way.
we can make a list of commands that can be done, so I never have to explain myself again, really.
This thing's gotta go down.
All right, right at your back, boys. Do not wheel right back around. There you go. Go ahead, take this knife. You're an idiot for letting this happen, because that knife was basically broken anyway. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Alright. Nope. There we go. And ads get played in 50 seconds, so I can't stop them. Alyssa, thank you, thank you, thank you. 5 people with a gifted membership. I appreciate that. Alejandro, JM, Right, Dalton, A-Dog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Take another note. Fire, I will answer this once again. Yes, this is 60 FPS. Last stream, I played this in 30 FPS and kicked Birkin's ass just fine. Frames per second do not matter for this fight. Need to make that short. Need to make that YouTube short so people stop ever asking about FPS. I can guarantee unless your computer is chugging. Unless your computer is chugging at like 20 or less frames per second, a computer that probably shouldn't be playing this anyway. Because it's getting hard on you. No, the FPS does not matter. 3 days ago, when I did it for Leon, I first try locking the game into 30 FPS, just like I said I did for my game, for my guide, where I tested it. 30 FPS, janky as ever. Did it perfectly first try without using my resources. I did it knife only. I think I used the grenade, not the flash. And then I repeated it. And then yesterday, yes, I was out of my groove, and I got killed a few times. I got back in my groove, and I killed him, and it was easy peasy. Frame rate does not matter. Period. I like it when people figure that one out, because that's another one. Now, what is you come here, and I sneak. Oh God, what do I do? I get up there. She doesn't have to avoid the dog. She goes the other way. I have to pick up all the things. I go through. It's liquors, all over the place. The back of the trunk would be her, back of the trunk. If I open the trunk for her, I feel like it's for the JMB. She doesn't get upgrades though. Really, she gets the extended mag that was sitting over there. She got the moon clip, which those are actually clips because they reload the cylinder. She got the moon clip for her revolver. I don't remember what's in the back, but I don't want to deal with getting it. But I don't want to forget something important.
He's gone. Wow. Both of my parents are gone, and it's just me and my brother.
Yes, the higher FPS does break the knife faster. Yep. You give up knives by using higher FPS.
Okay. Key card first. Then that.
So
asshole gets what's coming to him.
if your skill is down pat, the lower FPS is actually your friend because you don't break the knives nearly as fast. So you can use the
Must
one
be where
knife
that
into
guy came
oblivion
from.
and as a let me give a pro gamer move. As oh yeah, we can't go over here yet. As a little slick move you can do, you can use your original knife into oblivion and let him grab you, stab it into him because you can use it into forever and easily finish him off with just a second. I think RE6 is RE6 looked at the original RE4 having bipolar personality disorder. I grabbed it anyway because I was answering a question. I guess we're gonna find out what's in the trunk. Because I am a creature of too many habits. Great. It's not your fault. I think RE6 was just like we can. Why not just bipolar? Why not tripolar? Is that a thing? Let's do it. And that's how RE6 was made. But yeah, since the knife lasts longer, if you don't want to risk things, you can just do what I guess I'm gonna find out what's in this trunk. You can do what I absolutely have done before, which is especially when I was testing it in 30 frames per second, I did absolutely break knives on purpose. Oh, this is where her JMB is. Oh, well, that's not a waste at all. Well, that's the opposite of a waste. I'll actually use that. I don't think I can carry everything anymore, though. She has to get hold on. How many sauces? She gets a full herb, a gunpowder. She goes around and she gets a flash. She gets a key. And then after she gets the flash and the key, she gets the box and another gunpowder. I believe actually she can do it with 6. All right, we'll run with it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, what's the worst that can happen? I gotta fight Birkin again. Ooh. And see the carnage with the dogs. Hi, puppy dogs. You didn't deserve all this. Oh God, where do I go after this? I get the key and then I can go backtrack to the office. That's right, I get the key and I can backtrack in the office and drop things off. Yeah, it's just the spongy guy right here. You're the bane of my existence. I'll unload all of this on you. I don't want you taking up my other ammo.
Shit.
Crits for days, son. Hello. If RE5 has a co-op, why stream with Rowan? No, he's not old enough for that. With him giving modern graphics and everything, I think he can. I don't want to speak for my son, especially he's right here, so he could speak for himself if he truly wanted to. He's gonna be 11 next month. I do not believe this is in any way appropriate for him. Your child may vary. Mine. If I know my child's mind the way I think I do, which I believe I know Rowan to a point where he would agree that I know him to at least a degree enough that I can level with him and be honest with him and not have to, you know, hide and around the truths and whatnot. I believe that this game pushes the boundaries on where he can have like his belief can be suspended and he won't have nightmares. And if they continue this on to Resident Evil 5, I don't believe it'll be appropriate for him specifically, because this will start blurring the line of reality, especially because he's got a computer setup that I gave him for last Christmas that's got a 4K monitor and can blow this up into a giant screen, and we could play it all and everything, but it's just not right for him. It's just not right. I think I'd be putting him in a position that isn't fair for him. Isn't fair for his mom to have to deal with. I just don't think it would be right for him. So he'd need to be older. If we're talking about RE5 being released a lot further down the line, maybe we'll judge it then. He's a growing boy and he's changing. He used to love some things that he doesn't like now. He used to hate some things that he loves now. Like, he's not expected to be an adult yet, so I'm not expecting him to make up a definitive answer for me of what he can and can't do. And then it's also up to like him. He's got to Rowan's got to want to be on the channel, and you know, for possibly me running stuff on Final Fantasy like Frontline, Rowan said he'd be willing, especially since like my job gets in the way of me doing things like doing Frontline with my son. So he'd be down for the idea that he and I can play Final Fantasy 14 together, and we can do some stuff. He'll be out in the living room. He can have a mic. I can put it on Skype. You can hear he and I talking. It'll just be the best you guys will basically be getting is that you'll be hearing Rowan and I how we gel. That's just the most you'll be getting. We can run our daily roulettes and stuff like that. But no, I don't know. I hate giving answers like that because I sound like I'm chastising parents who would let their kids do that, and that's not what I'm doing. This is one of those topics that can get me off onto a random side note that is longer than I mean it for it to be, because I've even told Rowan that if I had another kid, they would not be like Rowan number 2. It'd be another child. And then Rowan would be Rowan, and Rowan would be thrown into this position of being an older stepbrother to this kid, while this kid can be as high functioning and gifted as Rowan is with being able to like grapple with huge big topics and wonder why adults can't do the same. Or they could be, have an individualized education plan where they need help and special care. They can even go as far as, having crippling disabilities, mentally, physically, something. And they're nothing like that. My child is my child, and however they are is however they are. And so I never want to sound like I'm coming down on parents who would let their kids like play things that are like more violent and whatnot, because you're probably the best judge of your own child for what they can handle. With that said, that comes with a big asterisk of if you have not gone and gotten therapy specifically for making sure what you're doing for your child is the most beneficial for your child, and you have not gone to see a professional to make sure you're not accidentally repeating your mistakes of the past that you were taught by your parents, I do believe you are making a grave error that you will be spending the rest of your life trying to make up for. Because I do believe the worst thing we could ever do is pass on our worst traits to our children. And I spent many hours, many dozens of hours in therapy just to learn the basics of what I should do of being a new parent. Even down to the point of I did not know his gender. I did not want to know what gender he'd be before he came out. And even though my ex disagreed with that, we made a list of boy and girl names. And she found out her first thing about it was originally the same as what most people say. How do you plan for, like, should it be blues or pinks or whatnot? It's not hard. It was like this shade of blue with a elephant gray as an accent wall. Everything was damask patterned. And if it was a girl, we would have thrown in pink, but the baby doesn't care. I could have a boy dressed in pink. Who cares? They don't care what color they're in. They care if you're feeding them and cuddling them and doing all those other things. So, I didn't even want to know my son's gender because I didn't want to judge him before he was born. So the way I go about things might sound a little different from other parents, but don't take this as me chastising parents who would let their kids play a game like this and they're also almost 11. Maybe your child can separate this imagery from reality. I believe this blurs a line with my son, and that for my son in particular, I don't want him to feel like he fears things like just the dark and being alone with thoughts that can be intrusive. And when I see the day that I see in him and with us and the way we talk about all this, that things like this come up and it is separated enough from reality that this is a game and not real life, then yeah, sure, why not? He can learn how I take notes and do strategic everything, but I'm not gonna send him to his mom with nightmares. You crazy? Play a game like this, have a stream just for a few laughs so I can make a few bucks, send him to his mom and let him cry all night to sleep? I ain't doing that. That's my son. Like, I'm not putting him through anything he doesn't have to go through. I refuse. I refuse to put my son through more than he has to be through. So, yeah. But that is just my son. And I truly do believe parents that don't learn how to, you know, weed out the things that they've done as kids are making a grave error. Thank you, Frankie Yankee, for the continued support. How are you doing this last time? I was on you weren't feeling. I hope everything is all right. Just wanted to say thinking of you, but thank you, Frankie. I'm not well yet. You can type in exclamation point voice. My fever is probably at like 101, 102. Don't worry about it. I can't do things yet. I can't do my job without the idea that, you know, I still have an infection that my body's trying to get over. I can't do those things yet. My body is retaliating. But it's not too bad. As in, I can get over enough to do my job. When I say it's not too bad, my version of too bad is it getting in the way of me functioning and doing, like, can I get my stuff done? Yes and no. Explain your answer. Like, that is my litmus test for stuff like that. Can you get yours done? You and yours, and things that get in my way for that are what actually get me flustered the most. Am I gonna get the extra bag for her so things get easier? I hate her inventory management. I really do. I think I'm gonna get the extra bag. Let's see if it screws over the idea of... Well, I gotta do this in 2 hours, right? Let's see if it screws over everything. I can use her diamond key upstairs, too. Let me have the liquor come out at me real quick. I'm not gonna hop over for anything extra. Crazy Coon... Cooney, thank you for stopping on by. If next time I play Project Zomboid, you better believe that you're gonna be in it. So just, you know, here's your heads up. This is your one and only heads up that I am absolutely going to get you massacred. Just plug in your Xbox controller like I do. You see, I play with it plugged in. And then buy a rechargeable battery. You can buy off-brand or even Xbox sales and name brand. Just do that. That works. When do I run into the armory again? Okay. I have forgotten all of the B-run stuff. Okay, I come out of here and I go upstairs. I have to do the same puzzle, so I gotta go, but there's a knife in there. Oh yeah, let's go get the knife and all that stuff and come back down. So we can, because I do have to grab some stuff and then offload. So let's fill up first. So I got 2 more spots. 3 rather. Here's one of them. There's the knife. The knife is over here. There's another herb. Before I grab that.
I'm gonna let you in on a little-known secret of comedy. Bad things aren't funny.
Thank you,
when they
thank
happen
you.
to Daddy.
What about Mommy?
Oh, Mommy's fair game. Go for the throat.
I appreciate
To
that.
help
Thank
you
thank
out as always. And thanks for yesterday's run.
It was my pleasure to get you mercilessly killed. Thank you. I miscounted. I forgot about an herb. Thank you, Natasha. I really appreciate that. Yeah, my body is gonna heal up sooner than later. It is infinitely frustrating. I'm not solving this until I have to. It is infinitely frustrating to know that you're capable of so much more, and that this is what your body has relegated you to. I get frustrated at my body all the time for feeling like it's like, thanks for betraying me, body. Like, we were cool. I guess I'm gonna kill you, so the run through is not so hard. I didn't plan on doing this, but you're gonna die now. Alright. Are you actually dead, though? Alright. I'll believe it. Two spots for herbs. Oh, and the daggum thing is in here. Ugh. How am I forgetting so much? My notebook literally tells me what to do and what to grab right now. That's the thing of why this is actually a challenge. My notebook actually has the answer to, oh, what should I grab and when should I go back to the safe room? It has it all. It's all just sitting there waiting for me to read, and I'm not reading it. It's so frustrating. Okay, I can't get to a save box. When I get that, it's gonna be on the run. I go through that hallway to get her second bag to give her more space that I usually don't get, but I'm gonna get because I'm forgetting things. That key's up there with that. Then I have to be able to come back over stars, go down there, and then come back to the room. And I should be good. So I don't know when to let go of the key, but they should actually be used all the way up, so that's fine. She'll get one spot back then, and then I didn't use the... Oh, dadgummit, I didn't use the key downstairs. If I grab that key, it gets used up if I plan on doing that. I gotta use it downstairs. In the daggum basement. So that key won't get used. I won't be able to toss it. That's frustrating. People asking for specs on my PC? My gaming PC right now is a 9th gen Intel, the 9900K, I believe, with a 3080 Ti graphics card, because your graphics card matters way more than your CPU by far. My son is playing games that are AAA at 60 frames per second with a CPU that only has 4 cores, 4 threads, but a graphics card that is a 3060. So, you know, you gotta know your stuff. The gaming PC that needs to be changed out for this one is a 12th gen Intel processor with a 4080 Ti, whichever is it a Ti 4080 or just a 4080? I can't remember. I don't know if that's asking myself, but what I'm using right now is the 3080 Ti, and 9th gen is fine. Christopher Day, son. Frankie, thank you. I appreciate the support.
Oh no.
Hi. Of course, there'll be like a 2-minute delay until it comes up on screen because why would things work well really fast? But that's fine. I play controller whenever I play. I don't like keyboard and mouse if I can avoid it. Look at the job I'm doing. You see the position I'm playing in? It's leaned back from the keyboard, unencumbered by the idea that I have to move around a mouse and fiddle with keys. It makes it a lot easier to do everything else. Whenever possible, I don't use. I do not use. I'm not gonna juke him. Whenever possible, I do not use mouse and keyboard. Makes it way easier for me. Oh, you can make it atmospheric for you in this game again. Do what I did. I think I still have the mod on for Mr. X soft footsteps. Those don't sound as loud as they should. Or my brain is just fried. And I can't tell the difference, but
Why are there so many animals in a jungle?
such legitimate like rage out of me. Just so angry that there'd be the gall of those animals to be in that jungle. Can you believe that? Can you believe it, man? How do I get upstairs and do? Okay, I get upstairs. Where is upstairs? Jesus Christ. Oh, my notes. Please let me just open up a book. It literally tells me step by step. I put my brain on paper a long time ago. Oh, it's upstairs. I have to get the jack down there. That's why the jack's important. Oh, God. God have mercy on me. Am I about to make the big mistake? I'm about to make the big mistake. No regrets. No regrets. No regrets. No regrets. Here's the big mistake. Do not do this. Do not do this. Plan ahead enough so you do not do this. Do not do this. Do not do this. Do as I say, not as I do. Do not necessarily do this. I don't. Now, if I don't remember if this is what I do, but just don't. Just for your own sanity, don't. This, don't. And don't do it. But I did it. He didn't come and just bogard the entrance, so that's good. Don't. You should plan your loadout so you can just go ahead and do this. I didn't put the board up. I didn't put the board up. I didn't put the board up. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is not where she goes. We're running the gauntlet, boys. Uh-oh. Come on. We're running the gauntlet. Oh. So don't do that. You definitely don't want to do that. That was a no-no. Watch me whip. Now watch me no. Is he gonna come? Oh, I'm so screwed. Okay. So what we have here is a monumental lapse in all things judgmental.
Here's what I found.
Shut up. I do not need your sass. I did not ask. Do not tell. All right. Alright, but I can't walk this out, can I? Gotta take the risk. Gotta take the risk. Shoot at the knee. Making it work. Jesus. Alright. Alright, now I went back into the no-no room. So I got that going for me. That's great. And I'm going to immediately grab... Just grab 2 first aids and call it a day. Or green herbs. I don't care. I'll just eat them. Nom 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 nom. Go back over to the STARS office. That guy's no longer eating butt over there, so that's bad for me. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. That's actually good for me now. Okay, and then since I'm deciding to go the difficult route. Oh my god, ads are going another 50 seconds. Can't control them. Uh-oh. 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 That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. This matters. This matters. This matters. Get out! I'm sorry. 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 I'll figure out these puzzles now. It's fine. I didn't need to be out there anyway. Oh, let's start with this. 3, 4. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6, 1. 3, 4, 6, 1, 5. 3, 4, 6, 1, 5. 3, 4, 6, 1, 5. 3, 4, 6, 1, 5. 7. There we go. There's one of them. I'm getting an extra pouch. Okay, 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, 3, 4, 5. I mean, 3, 4, 7. Ooh. 8, 3, 4, 7. 8, 3, 4, 7. 8, 3, 4, 7, 1. 8, 3, 4, 7, 1. 8, 8, 3, 4, 7. Wait, 8, 3, 4. This is a 7. This is 7. 1. Bam, bam, bam. Done. Okay. Are you really still right there? Are you really gonna be like this? Of course he picks that direction. Fine. I don't have to pick that direction. I got options. I got more options than he got. Ooh, I had more options until I made them all angry downstairs. I forgot. I had more options than he got. Now we have same number of options. Uh-oh. I had more options. That is a very key word. Alright, we gotta walk this completely out. Alright. Yep, don't have to worry about inventory management from here on out. Let's just do the extra. Do the deed. There it is. Thank you for my pouch. 103 gets me what? I got a knife. There you go. 102 just in case I start running low on those. Because I got the pouch. 206 is the launch rounds. 207? Is it 208? Yeah, there we go. All right, get all the things in. Playing it safe. Don't make me run. Oh wow. This is turning into a major shit show. He is coming. Where's Broseph? Who cares? I'm out. Remember the place I said not to go to? Alright, we're gonna go there again. Do as I say, not as I do. There are better ways to do this. I am wasting time, resources, effort. And so I won't forget everything. Oh, wait. Her round has the thing right there. Let's go, girl. You got this. I got more hip space. I don't have to backtrack because of my stupidity. Are you... Okay, you're not right there. I was gonna say, jerk move, dude. Gonna cut me off at the pass like that? Can't believe you. Ooh, I'm cutting it close on time. Time is of the essence, and I am deciding that... Oh no. Oh no, it was a race to that, and I lost the race. Oh no. That was a race. That's where he came from. Oh, he's right there. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I opened the door from the other side already. That means he can get through too. Once it's open from the other side, he can do it too. He doesn't have to. His AI will let him go on over there. Nope. Nope, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you, and I'm tired of everything that you got going on for you. I'm just gonna... I don't... You can't make me care more. So, bring it, buddy. Everyone can try to nom on me, and it's not gonna matter. Come on, take a bite. See how much I care. I got a shield heal on. You cannot make me care. Come on. I'll take it to the face. There's one that might nibble on me because they're not out of position. Yeah, I'll take it. Here's my chin. That's why I take it to. Take it on the chin. Right there. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yeah, yo. Jesus. This is when you remember that you don't remember a lot. Oops. You don't go in there yet. I'll stick you in there when you're ready to be stuck in somewhere. I know which holes for what. That's not what I meant to get at. Why is my watch giving me Tales from Duty Finder for Final Fantasy XIV right now? What is it listening to? What does it think I'm doing? Alright. Now, I've got to rush Claire's part a bit. So we might be taking some shortcuts not grabbing a few things, cause we out of time. We are out of time. You're supposed to be able to nail these beginning sections a lot faster, and that's why they take 30 minutes away from you. We are out of time.
That worked.
Oh. And then, oh god, Jerry's block puzzle. What up? If I gotta take it to the face one more time, I don't care. You can't make me care. I don't care. You can't make me care. Alright, I made it. And I have a bigger hip pouch than ever. That fanny pack is looking pretty fine. Alright. Guess I need both electric pieces now, wherever those things are. Electronic piece. Let's not have me forget this for later. Let's not have me forget this for later, because I'll use up all that. And let's get some things rolling here. Let me remember that I think this is the one that looks like a heart when you do the electrical thing. But this is the one I literally have a picture printed out in that red book because I screw it up so often. I think it ends up looking like a heart. But God forbid my brain ever cooperate for any reason, for anything that I ever do ever. Because this one doesn't matter unless it's over there. And then this one would only matter if it's like over here, which is why you get the heart shape. Because this one has to go over here. And this one needs it lined up like that. So it would make... Oh, come on. Come on. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Come on. Why? What am I being dumb about? Oh, it's this connector. Okay. Okay. Less painful than I thought it'd be. Hey, there's a phone call. How would he even know to call me right here, right now, right with this? Okay. Oh, God.
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her.
Oh, he has the TV. Speaking of Final Fantasy XIV, have I thought about hosting Savage Raids with viewers and helping them complete Savage fights? No. Here's the reason why. I am a party finder pleb, but that sounds way too much like a static to me, and it sounds like commitment. While I don't mind teaching mechanics, I do mind teaching mechanics to all roles. I can tank and I can DPS everything. Healing is not my strong point, but I can figure it out. But like, I'm verbose enough to talk people through it, but I know that I don't want to make people who view my channel feel further away because I accidentally in the middle of a fight like get onto them. Because people who heard me go through P1 through 4S live here on the channel, there was some getting onto each other people while I was in Discord calls with my old static, if you call it that. There's some people who got out of hand. People took it too far. It's not fun. So, hey Oreo. I don't think I'd ever quite do that. What I would do is that if people actually know the fight, I could do it with them. I don't know where to put you. I forgot. I've completely forgotten you as a puzzle, as a thing that happens in my life. You're not the thing that goes there. Which one of you are the thing that goes there? I think you are. Which one of you? No. Which one of you goes against that then? Where's nope. Where's block and circle? Unless I'm wrong on that. Oh my god, just let it go. Uh-oh. I don't think that's the right one. Maybe this one. Oh yeah, because there's 2 stars and then there's the block. And then it's that. Okay. Got it. I know there's a rhythm of how you can do it every single time. How do you crouch? How do you crouch? How do you crouch? How do you crouch? Okay, there you go. That's how you crouch.
What is this?
It's your worst nightmare, little girl. Just run. Not you. I didn't say anything to you, phone. Well, there are faster tricks to escaping with her, and I don't use any of them. There are easier ways to avoid and faster ways to... You can actually... I've gotten the nice little glitch of... he's permanently chasing you, but can't catch you, but you can still get the keys. So he sees you, and it triggers the acid cutscene at the exact same time. I've gotten that glitch once. It's funny. He's sitting there, and there's a cutscene of him going off and doing all that. And then also now he is perma chasing you to catch you, but he can never catch you. It's funny. Hey, it's the daughter of the mayor.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry.
Go away!
I'm not gonna be sorry until you catch me because I forget how this works.
Somebody, please!
No one's coming, sweetie.
You stupid bitch, that's a dead end.
Hide.
Don't remember how this goes. I don't remember how this goes. I know when he passes, it says the word that I go to another place. I don't remember this. And then her dad comes in and infects her because the G virus makes you look for...
Doors locked.
Locked. Then her dad comes in and infects her anyway because he looks for genetically compatible people to infect based on the G virus.
Show yourself. I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
If you didn't know why that Birkin infects his daughter, that's exactly why. He's driven to find her specifically. Should I have moved? Okay, I didn't move.
Little bitch has gotta be here somewhere. God damn it!
Do I stay here? Can I move yet?
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
No more. Please.
There we go.
This
Okay.
is your last fucking chance. Show yourself. Now!
Yeah, there are actually 6 Mr. X's right now in this city, but there's only 2 in the RPD.
It burns!
When they drop the canisters, there's 6 of them. It's gotta suck. Yeah, there are 2 Mr. X's.
Fuck is my key? I see you.
I don't know what I don't remember what people have said about the glitch of Mr. X's, but canonically speaking, for the story and for continuity's sake, there are actually 2 Mr. X's in the city. You are dealing with even in the original game, you're dealing with a second Mr. X in a source. It's not just the one. In this game, you're for sure going back to the original roots. There are 2 Mr. X's. The original shows it a lot easier when they drop the canisters and they show it. But
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got.
I've done this a mod where it's all Mr. X, so I've already caught.
Don't waste.
I've caught some heavy haymakers from all sides.
Just you wait, asshole.
Just you wait. Just you wait. Sorry, Hamilton. Do I have to bring anything else to this? I don't have to bring anything because of the dogs, right? There's that. There's the dogs. I go through. I pick up a grenade. I can throw it at them. I pick stuff up over there. I can. Gotta play some Tormented Souls. I need to finish playing that. What? Wait, are you saying that the Mr. X that chases Claire and Leon are separate Mr. X's? At sometimes, yes, they are. In the books, in the original, and in this game, they have not shied away from the idea that there is a Mr. X that is dropped right on top of the RPD that is the one you run into, and that there's another one that gets into the RPD, but they drop 6, I believe, in total, on top of and around the RPD. And in Resident Evil 3 original, you got to see what happened. They sent the mercenaries to test them, and it's a massacre of a bunch of Mr. X's, of tyrants and the mercenaries. So you get to see the massacre of what happens, and in the original, you get to see them drop the canisters. But this book takes from the games, from the books that were written, and now it is not just canon, it is like to actually tell the correct, what's the other C word for telling this story? For continuity's sake, hey, so what's going on? For continuity's sake, the books, the silent, whatever, that author's books about Resident Evil 2 and everything about Sherry being like used against Leon and all those comics of why he joined and he joined against his will. Those are now continuity. They're not just you can look over them. They are part of the story. And it's in those books. It's made very clear. There are 2 Mr. X's that are actually chasing. Which helps a lot of people distinguish the idea that one can be murdered about right now and it's not the end of Mr. X. SD Perry, yes. While not everything in there you can take word for word, they absolutely, to finish building out Resident Evil 4 Remake, went back to how Perry's version of events to flesh out how Leon acts. So that makes that a done deal. But it is not just the one Mr. X. You're guaranteed that there are more running around the city. And even in this game, yeah, there's more. Yeah, those books can be purchased. Ask me where, I don't know. They're on my Kindle. Actually, a scent of my knowledge right now. I got fever brain. Don't worry about me. Oh, he's right there. I was trying to find him. Yeah, I think I got silent footsteps on it because I was trying to find him. Like, how close is he to me? Apparently, the answer is closer than you think.
Looks like the only way forward.
The lore is interesting. It was always weird that the books were commissioned to try to tell the in-between of the story. That's where even the name, for people who call him Mr. X is exclusively before this game from the books. The books are what name him, Mr. X. Oh my god. I should have just used... Yeah, his nicknames come from them.
Son of a bitch.
Come on. Yeah, Trenchy is what a trench-coated bastard or Trenchy, I believe, is what Leon calls Mr. X. Claire Claire calls the tyrant Mr. X because she's with Sherry. But Trenchy is the name that Leon never calls Mr. X Mr. X. It's Trenchy, or that trench-coated bastard. That's from the books. Now, absolutely continuity that's how they refer to them. Yeah. Another one of those little tidbits of the books actually tell a bit of the story. If you sleep on the books, you don't get the full story. Just as easy as that. But you know, I digress. I don't really want to go into that because people sleep on Code Veronica and then pretend they know the Resident Evil story. So, you know, what do you expect? Literally, the reason why a Chris Wesker feud ever continues to exist. And it's like, people are like, no, that's optional. So, I mean, I know usually in explaining this, I'm explaining it to the same group of people who have not played Code Veronica and don't realize that they don't know the lore that they thought they knew. I need to have just gone by you. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. It's just the dog. It's just the one.
It's gotta be the orphanage.
Didn't need to waste the ammo.
Hang on, Sherry.
Yeah, Code Veronica is essential to the story. Into discussion. If you have not played Code Veronica or at least looked at a synopsis, you do not know the story well enough to be able to speak about how the story is from going from 2 to 5. You don't know. You're ignorant to the point of you just don't know what you're talking about. That's how essential Code Veronica is.
Sherry?
You need a synopsis, so
Sherry,
you need to
are
play
you
the
here?
game. If Code Veronica is no joke, the real Resident Evil 3 in the way that the story is being told. While Resident Evil 3 is more like an addendum to another survivor getting out that will later be essential to the story. It's not even being about it being an underrated game. It's quite literally a big fan base that forgets you cannot tell the story of Chris and Wesker without reading it or watching it or playing it, something, period. You do not know. The game does not tell you in other places what happens in Code Veronica. Code Veronica is not recapped in any of the games. It's referenced to constantly. But even the T Veronica virus of what him making everything that leads to Resident Evil 5, it's in there. And then people get in, you know, arguments online about stuff because of things they could have just, you know, looked up or played.
Sherry?
Yeah, it's essential.
Where are you? Claire? Sherry?
Sherry, we gotta run. Sherry, don't hold it right there. Haul ass. Don't scream.
Go, go, go!
Can I beat the game in 45 minutes? I think. Ooh, I gotta do the sewers, and then I gotta do the end and the thing. Oh, do I really have to do this a second time? Do I really? The reason I'm doing it is because a bunch of people bugged me because today this game just got released on Game Pass, I believe. So people can now play this on Game Pass. And I know I'm about to be inundated with a lot more about Claire B.
Can you hear me? Claire? Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us.
Because people are be people. Yep. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm not happy about it in the least bit. Because they're giving the game away for free, they're not giving away the unlocks for free. And while usually I'd say that's a win, from my side of things, it's a headache and a half. It is just asking for me to lose my sanity. Okay. Let's quantify this. One, this is assuming I had sanity, and it wasn't just virtual insanity. That's what I've been living in. But
Sherry?
but yeah, I
Can
know
you
I'm
hear
gonna be asked by a whole new bunch of people. I can't find Claire B. I'm gonna give the real honest answer to this. If through watching Claire A, Leon A, and then Claire B. I mean, and wait, Claire A, Leon A, Leon B. If you can't hypothesize for yourself how Claire B could be structured and take your own notes, it means you have been relying on me way harder than you think. You've been leaning on me so hard it's not even funny. To the point that you refuse to grab a pen and paper. Because there are a few little tweaks and you can extrapolate between Claire A and Leon B exactly how Claire B should work. It is simply that simple. It really is, but you know, why give people the truth when they don't like that?
What the fuck?
All right, you're enough. No, you took me down. Uh-oh. But I need those magnum rounds. Nope. Guess I don't. Guess I just gave up those magnum rounds. Didn't need them nearly as bad as I thought I did.
I'll be right there.
Didn't need them nearly as badly as I thought I did. Because what I needed most was to not be dead. And I'm currently not dead, which means I did the thing I needed more. All right. Here's me being at the sewer late. Oh god. I gotta remember how to do the sewer too. Okay. How the hell do I do the sewer? She goes back upstairs because she can get more firepower. She's usually a quick dip to get that. So is Leon. However, that's assuming that you're going to go for the Magnum for Leon. I don't do that. For Claire, though, she's got the badge. She can get her attachment. She can go one level higher. Do I do that? I'm running low on time. I can clear downstairs pretty fast. I got to clear this in like 14 minutes to be able to still get S+. Do I? There's no harm in trying. I got to remember where it is to go get it anyway. I guess there's no harm in trying. I got the 2 extra slots to keep with me. But yeah, I got to figure out this puzzle again. Okay, wait, before I do a thing. I gotta take a picture of this. I have to refigure out where they all go. Excuse me, gotta take a picture with my phone. Okay. And then we gotta see who's set in place. The pawn is right there, and the knight's there. Okay. Pawn is there, and the knight's there. What's the riddle this time? Time to figure out the riddle from scratch. The rook's next to the knight. There's a pawn. So the rook is next to the knight. All right, if I write the wall, this is what I used to write. This is door, and then these are blocks. These are blocks for this wall, and these are blocks for this wall. I used to just draw blocks and where the door is, the door. So I remember the wall facing the door, and so this is the knight set in place, and the pawn is set in place. Knight and pawn. So the rook goes there, but not facing the queen. Oh, God. And the knight ain't where the case marking says. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. The knight ain't where the case marking says. Redraw, because, you know, I love art. That is... And, of course, I did it in pen, because hubris. My hubris. Okay. So the one that's guaranteed is the pawn. And the one that's guaranteed is the knight won't be there. The rook is next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight. Right at the end. If the knight can't be where his case marking says, and they have to be at the end, and the pawn is set in stone, that makes the knight opposite the wall it should be on. Knight is here. That makes the king on this side. The rook is next to the knight. Rook. And the rook isn't facing the queen, which makes it queen, bishop, king, and then the pawn, rook, knight. Oh, God. Hey, John Hamilton, what's going on? I'm gonna have the same problems with not singing, but please excuse me. I'm sorry. I saw Hamilton live. We had a really bad Washington, I think, and a really good, like a few mediocre, and then a few standouts for the cast that I saw. I promised my son when the pandemic starts letting up, if it was safe for me to take him, I'd take him to see Hamilton. I did that. I kept my promise. That was years ago now. I'm sure my son would love to go back to the place where we saw and everything like that. Okay, pawn. Okay, just remember, knight over here, and let's just go do this thing. Let's go do a thing. Thank you, John Hamilton. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I got one. I got three. Can I get a five? Can I get a five? Five in the fishnets. Five in the fishnets. Can I get a five in the fishnets?
Can I get a 5 in the
Can I get a five in the fishnets? Words I didn't think I'd ever say, ever. Can I mention ever again?
Hello, waving hand, clinking beer mugs.
Hello there. Oh, I finished with seconds left. Don't worry about that. Talking about epic times of me going through this, I finished with... Thank you. I've finished with seconds left. I think the closest I've cut it is 2 seconds. Or I did something like this and I cut it down to 2 seconds left. And I gave everyone heart palps. I had to restart the third save and get it down perfectly. And I don't remember if it was an A or B, Leon or Chris, but I know that somewhere in my past, I have absolutely made everybody just freaking heart drop. I think it might have been for a challenge. I think what it was is that I was doing a challenge run that week. And then this is her magnum. Don't sleep on her magnum. Wait, where is her moon clip? Did I not get that? Did I not include it? Discard. It's fine. I think I gave people heart palps. So I used to do the weekly challenges, and then most of the time doing the weekly challenges stack on the challenge of making sure it's hardcore S+ still. Like having to do ninja or assassin or basically be pacifist in 10,000 footsteps or less. Like, I knew this game front and back because I did so many different things with it, and they were so varied and so freakishly out there that it's not even funny. There's a speed loader. Don't. For a second I thought I didn't have this. Thank you. Thank you, me, for not forgetting. You're welcome, me. High five. Ow. Freaking. I hurt my arm. God, be gentle with your high five, me. Oh, whatever. You're the one that wanted the high five, me. Anyway, I used to do all of the weekly challenges and then stack up on like I would try to do it if all 3 weekly challenges could be done at the same time. I try to do them at the same time. Because I decided that I'd be a freaking lunatic. Oh, I should have just brought a Magnum. But she's low on the rounds since I decided to leave behind the rounds. Alright. Can't get a moon for a single action army. It's one at a time. Are you still alive? You made a noise. Okay, you died. Stop talking. Your jaw flapping. And I'd be like, boy. I don't be like any of that because that sounds way like not me. But, you know, we can use our pretendination. Oh, my dad. Please. Thank you. You guys dead? Alright. You want to get a crit, please? No? You want to make me, like, not... You want to make me throw some of my shots? Are you actually dead? Okay, you're actually dead. Let's do this. Oh, I didn't bring anything for when I get grabbed. I have a grenade. I shouldn't use grenades. Alright, am I doing this backwards? I'm doing it backwards. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs and get her extras. Because she has the spark shot and all that jazz. Do I remember where her extras are? No. Because I'm trying to think in the brain of all that. My brain is going, nope, you're on your own. I'm out here and I'm going. Yeah, this is broken. Why am I going up here? I know this is broken. It's broken. If I say it's broken, why am I still going that direction? No, I'm gonna go get the other first. I go the other way. Open this up, and then I need. Oh gosh. To get true topside, is that true top? Is true topside? Just through the bookcase? What's the other way then? What's the other staircase I never take? Is that just a cut through? What is that? Okay, brain. We're fighting now. You should remember these things. If I had picked up those Magnum rounds, I would have one-shot those guys. But I didn't, so I couldn't. No, ignore him. He's an idiot. Yeah, there's a lot through all that. We're using a key. We're using a key. Yeah, grab some of that. Alright, dude. I need you to not. I know you're gonna... Oh. Okay. So there are rookie mistakes you can make in this game, and I just made one of them. That's the only way I'm keeping that away. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Have I ever gotten anyone Irish here before I have interest? I believe like over 3% of the people who watched my guide were Irish. 2.8? It's a 3.2 somewhere. There are a lot of Irish people. Yeah. Use it up. But I made a rookie mistake. And this makes it bigger anyway. I don't usually like this, but I got the whole shebang-a-bang thing going on down for me. I can use it on liquors now. Okay, I've made some huge errors. Hey, Haley, what's going on? I see you over there. I'm wondering about life choices right now. I'm debating a few. Most of them are my own fault. Oh God. Do I just take the hits? I think I just take the hits. I think I take my pounding like a big boy. Yeah, I just think I take my pounding like a big boy. I get a big boy pounding and we're good. And use a shield heal. Nightfall. Thank you. And there they are. Do any of the big gunpowders come from here? No, they don't. Might as well fill my pockets. Can you bust it down for me, please? Oh. Ask me how much of that I liked. It's 0. Alright, I can let some things go now. And I'm on a time crunch, so, oh, I do need a one-shot. I need to make this easier. I need to save some time and bring the Magnum. This submachine gun just ain't gonna cut it.
I got 1, I got 3. Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? 5 in the fishnets. 5 in the fishnets. Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Words I didn't think I'd ever say, ever. Can I mention ever again?
Just bring your Magnum, girl. You got this. Doo-dah, doo-dah. And I hate the freaking map, so the doo-dah day. Thank you, Fernando. I'm not believing in myself without my notes at the moment, but I'm glad you guys do. In the B runs, you get an extra person that pops up in your way. And I gotta remember that extra person exists. I don't think I'll be getting her extra Magnum rounds and going on my way to do that. Because they're sitting so tantalizingly close, yet so far away. And if I can get over there...
Okay. This place is creepy. Jesus. They're everywhere.
What's my favorite soup? Will I ever finish playing Fallout 4? Let's not talk about Fallout right now. What's my favorite soup? I'm not sure.
I got 1, I got 3. Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? 5
Thank you.
5 in the fishnets. Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Can I get a 5 in the fishnets?
Oh, it's too close.
Say ever. Can I mention ever again?
I didn't wait for it to pop up. Oh, All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. Let's not rely on luck, please. That was some luck. That second grab should have happened. Oh, why am I doing that? Yeah, I can't shoot you early. You're stupid for some reason. I'll shoot you when you get up in a second. Hold on. I've wasted rounds on you. Why did she dump the whole moon clip though? I hope she better, one of those fanny packs better be a dump pouch. You don't just dump everything. A moon clip just holds them in place. And that's what she got first. No, she didn't get a moon clip. She got a speed loader. And she's just been using the speed loader for the revolver. That's right. Not moon clip. What was I thinking? I was thinking was I thinking the wrong caliber that she's using 45 ACP? Because 45 ACP does require a moon clip to work in a revolver. Because it has no lip. What was my brain doing? My brain just did some mental gymnastics and I didn't ask it to do a backflip. I just asked it to like think of like a thought.
I got 1, I got 3. Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? 5 in the fishnets. 5 in the fishnets. Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Words I didn't think I'd ever say, ever. Can I mention ever again?
Thank you, Smooth. Favorite soup though? Since I don't get hungry and I lost my hunger reflex a long time ago, that's hard. But I like steak and potatoes. You can't really go wrong. You really can't go wrong with a simple steak and potato. You can go wrong. I've seen some really bad cooks. You can't go wrong. What do I mean by a moon clip? Okay, so when revolvers and semi-automatic pistols were coming into head-to-head with each other, there weren't a lot of manufacturers who were trying to like pander to both groups all the time. So you'd have a surplus of like, let's say you've got police officers who are issued revolvers, and then now they're being issued something that takes 45 ACP, like in 1911. All right, so you've got revolvers and 1911s side by side. There is a way that you could change out the cylinder, change out the thing. You could make it work so you didn't have to change out what kind of ammunition you sent to those people to make sure that they were properly supplied to defend or protect or do whatever they're doing. And it's called a moon clip. 45 ACP is not meant to fit inside a revolver. It doesn't have the lip so that when you put it in the cylinder, it doesn't just slide straight through the cylinder. Moon clip holds it and gives it its lip. You got to change out the moon clips, and you can hook a moon clip to a she's using a 38 special. For some reason my brain was thinking she was using 45 ACP because that's what Leon's using in his 1911. But yeah, that's the purpose of a moon clip. A moon clip is a piece, metal, plastic, it depends on the manufacturer, that sits on the cylinder, and you are inserting the round actually into it to give it, and it holds it in place so that it doesn't just slip through the cylinder of your revolver. You can fire it off. You have to actually change that moon clips, and then you had speed loaders that had moon clips inside of it, so you can go ahead and change it faster. The days of the moon clip are days gone by. Usually you don't do that. You see people using 38 special, 357, 41, 44, 50. Like, those all have calibers that are meant to go in revolvers, and there are revolvers that are meant to take them. But yeah, there was a certain period of time where the 1911, and then you had revolvers out there, and what do you do? And the moon clip was the answer. Moon clip was the answer for a few other things, but it's whatever. My brain said moon clip instead of, which is an actual clip. Clips reload magazines. Clips also reload cylinders. Clips are for reloading. They're not actually, when you shove a magazine into a pistol, that is not a clip, that is a magazine. The only big difference that you'll ever see me, because I get on to this subject.
I usually am much smarter.
Hey,
than the
David
things
Rice.
that I say.
Thank you.
Usually much smarter than the things that I say.
Hold
Hope you
on.
are feeling better. Have you done any playthroughs of Hellblade and I'm just not seeing it?
Thank you, David Rice. I have not played the new Hellblade. The first Hellblade is what helped give my channel legitimacy, and yes, you're missing it if you're not seeing Senua's Sacrifice. Are you talking about Hellblade 2? Because Hellblade 1 is what gave my channel legitimacy when everyone said I was cheating for my speculation on like The Last of Us and other things that I must have looked up guides. Yes, I have played Hellblade 1. And why my channel has legitimacy of I am using my brain and you cannot take that away is because Ninja Theory themselves put out a tweet of saying there is one gamer who got it right. Yeah. They put out a tweet saying there is one YouTuber who got their theories as correct as possible. Basically, they shouted me out, put out a tweet. They put it out for no other bigger YouTubers that were doing anything. I was still a small, really small YouTuber, and Ninja Theory found my playlist and where I had the aha moment of what's actually happening, and I put the basically the theology of the religion and the clashing of that with the psychology of what's going on in her head. I put it all together and I figured it out, I think in like video 8, and Ninja Theory, the people who made the game, found me and tweeted it out saying that I had it right. And the original wiki in the Time Machine that is written about the game Hellblade is written around my playthrough of what I said. And then when they put out the rest of their notes for the game of what they exactly explicitly meant, the wiki was updated. But the original wiki was based around the words out of my mouth and the playthrough I did. And it was updated from there. That's how close I got to being able to hypothesize and get it right for not only what the makers of the game were trying to do, but like the background of like how religion was affecting it and how the mentality, like mental disorders, were affecting it. Yeah, I'm no slouch, and that game I do love a lot because not only was it so good, but it led credibility for people to. A lot of people were slamming me for things like Life is Strange and The Last of Us, of that I must have cheated, that I must have looked up a playthrough to be able to see story motifs and call things that were coming up and see plot points that were happening, that were progressing, and for me to make really sound theories that turned out to be exactly where the game was going. And a lot of people just kept trying to find ways to say, no, I cheated to do it. And Ninja Theory comes out of nowhere and says, this guy's got it and no one else does. That's the gist of their post that they made. So yeah, that game will hold a special place in my heart. Oh God. Well, happens to the best of us. Why did I do that? I thought he was snaking back down. I thought he was snaking to go back down.
Oh no!
Oh, good. The fact that I actually had to resort to that makes me upset. Yes, that's exactly where you can use the spark shot for one of the times, but I usually don't. So. But as long as I'm using it. Alright. Now that I've wasted a few spark shots. I know haters are gonna hate, but I will never be able to describe to the masses how discouraging it is. You know what? Actually, I keep pausing the game to say things. Go check out William. What is his name? William Osmond. If you don't realize the stress that content creators can be under that try to actually connect with people and actually care about what the people that they're creating content say about their work, Go check out William Osmond's channel. He had a mental breakdown and had to just stop for a while because, and he tried to quantify it and show it to people. You can get a 1,000 compliments on what you do, and you have one bad comment, and it can hit a nerve. It can do a lot of things, but when people attack what you're doing, if it's your job, anyone who works a job, you know that you take it personally, because if you think you did your job well, then you do take it personally when someone comes and starts micromanaging, saying you could have done this and that better. And you're like, I did it by the book and I did it well and I did it fast. And they still come down on you, and everyone hates that feeling. Now multiply that by the internet, that you think you did well enough on your job, and then that comes down. William Osmond could not handle it. He had his house burned down and had a lot of other bad things happen. And people, were at first good to him to help him recover from losing everything. And then started pestering him on, like, where did he use the money? He went so long to say, like, I didn't even want to tell people that I bought a new car because his car was getting run down, because he didn't want people to think he just used the money to buy a car. And, it would have been completely legitimate if he did, because he needed a new car. But he refuses to tell people where he used it, on how he got back up on his feet, because he was getting so criticized. Everything he was doing, he did the thing that broke him was the x-ray. He's good with engineering. He knew that the homemade x-ray he made, while there's a few unsafe things he did, in general, the x-rays were fine. And people who did not know what they're talking about were just coming in and blasting it. And it just is sincere from him. He tried to make it as sincere as possible. And it's obvious when his wife is sitting there trying to cut the camera while he's crying and tell him to stop. His wife actually tried to get him to not release that video and to just announce a break. And instead, he interviewed other YouTubers to say, bigger YouTubers, a bunch of them, to say, how can one nasty comment like usurp so many others? It's only Daniel Thrasher that kind of gave the answers of what Daniel Thrasher does. He does not care about what you think about his sketches. He's not reading your comments. He is doing his own thing, and he doesn't care. You can say whatever you want to about what Daniel Thrasher does. He's one of the people in that video, but he literally he doesn't communicate with his community enough that he can just let them say whatever, and he's just going to continue doing what makes him happy. Everyone else, though, that he interviewed kind of was on the same page of, like, as soon as you try to connect with your community, you put yourself vulnerable, and it sucks. You can say, like, don't let hater get you down, but when I wake up every morning to people trying to get around my filters of calling me the N-word, it doesn't bother me, but it's the principle of the thing. That people say your guide sucks because I can't do it, and knife is tied to FPS or something like that. And I can sit here and prove I locked my computer to 30 frames per second. I know it works on all consoles. The lowest it dips is to 43 frames per second for any given console during the Birkin Fight. So you have no excuse, but it's blamed on me. People call me other slurs and names and ask what I'm doing. They demand things of me. They tell me the things I do aren't right. They say that I cheat to get where I am, that I'm a griefer. I've avoided the hospital. I've been called a griefer 3 times over. Reddit made a thread of top 10 griefers on the internet, and I was on it. For going through, I believe, was it that year that, like, was it right after my son, or I mean, my brother had died and I was looking for help going through the divorce and did the divorce registry? Or was it when I got COVID and lost part of my lung? Can't remember, but there's a story behind that. I got called a griefer and on a Reddit thread, and people were unsubscribing for no good reason. This is my full-time job, and I tell people it's not by choice. I have looked for any other avenue. And I put up bars that when I take bars, people who are like loyal followers of this channel, if they don't see that bar over there, they're going to riot, because it's like a goal-ish for them, as well as knowing like where I am in like the month for support. But that's beside the point. If I put it up for being sick, any doctor or nurse can tell you I should have gone to the hospital if the hospital wasn't COVID infested. If it weren't for the idea, like this past illness I'm still getting over, that I still have a fever from that, I'm still fighting even with the bacteria infection started clearing up. If COVID weren't running rampant in the hospital, that the hospital is the first place I should have gone. I was in bad need. And instead I had to go through other ways of being able to keep myself healthy enough to let my body survive to avoid COVID, because me having RSV and COVID at the same time is almost at this point, like, it's not even a 50-50. It's getting towards the idea of death sentence. Where if I get 2 respiratory illnesses and then pneumonia even starts trickling, because I have atrophied part of my right lung, and like pneumonia can set in there and I won't cough it up. Like the alveoli right there will not contract. I will not know that I have a full-blown deadly anything unless they do a scan immediately and catch it. And they probably have to do surgery and have to do a lot of things. And that's if I get, you know, and I already had, you know, strep B causing the bacteria, but, you know, rhinovirus, influenza B, and RSV all at the same time. And I tell that to a community, I get called a griefer. I tell people that my dad's dying. My dad was 2 days off of dying if I didn't intervene. I get called a griefer for that because I'm saying I'm trying to help my parents pay medical bills. I am tagged to my parents' credit cards so that monthly I can help them make payments. I'm still doing that. On the top of that, I've missed 4 months out of this channel being alive. I still give to the American Brain Tumor Association or other associations that would help someone like my brother live off of parts of my YouTube check, even if I know that I'm running low. And I've only 4 times had to renege on that and take part of the check and like feed myself and keep a roof over my head. But at least part of it goes to that. And I get called all these names for being honest with a group. And what I found out as a YouTuber, one of my biggest mistakes was actually caring a little too much about the people watching my channel. And that's not to say I do not care. I like appreciate every single person that comes and supports and does anything to make sure that I can continue being a full-time dad. Because any other job would make it so that my 50-50 custody with my ex would just be hell. And I'm looking for any out. I'm looking for anything for this not to be my full, anything that would make it that I can be a full-time full-time dad, that I don't fight with my ex on a weekly basis. I divorced her to stop fighting. I don't want to go back to fighting her. This job happened because I had brides come and try to sue me for their money back because they banded together trying to get free money for their weddings because my brother died, and I asked a bride to wait for her engagement session. Like, it's just been one thing after another. I don't want this as my full-time job, but it is my full-time job. It's not fun to have people just dog you every step of the way for every single thing you do. And then especially when you want to branch out and do other things and you get more terms of just like, I get messages all the time of people say like, well, you should just accept that you did something that was great and you should just keep doing it because it's your job. So you just should do it. Stop complaining and stop making it sound like a big deal. Everyone has part of the job they don't like doing. I'm sorry. I have plenty of my job I don't like doing, even with the guides not involved in everything. Like, there's plenty of this that is straight up work. It's not easy to make this setup work. Try it on your own and watch yourself fail so fast. It's not easy. There is overhead. There are things to edit. There are things to do. There are ways to put things together, and it's so. Watch William Osmond if you want to see like, you know, basically say, hey, haters gonna be haters, let it roll off. Go watch William Osmond. Go watch Matt Pat. How about him? Because he's gonna be stepping down from being a theorist. He'll be writing scripts. He'll rarely be seen in front of the camera in about 6 weeks. His send-off is in about 6 weeks, and then Matt Pat will not be the lead for any of the theorist channels. He's handing off the reins to other people and all that stuff. So it's like, he even talks about when he made the theory of Sans is Ness. When he did that as just a theory, he couldn't touch the topic, and he even went on a thing of saying, like, the flack he got from it was so severe, it was just a part of his job he couldn't do. People really don't get that there's more to this than just sitting in a chair and playing a video game. There are some logistics that have to be done. There's some extra, it's a lot. On average, a small business owner loses 7 years off of their life from the stress that they're going through. I am one of those people. The stress takes a toll on my body. It's not so easy. Yeah, I wake up every morning to hateful derogatory speech, people demanding of what I do, and then telling me to suck it up because since it is my job. And then when I don't do it, they go on in places like Reddit and make threads where they try to call me a griefer for ever reaching out to the exact same community. Let me tell you right now, I'll let this part out because I think I'm actually in a comfortable part enough. I was gone for 2 goddamn months. And only 7 of you guys that promised to always support said, go ahead and rest. We'll get you back. People who knew this is my full-time job. 7 people reached out in a 2-month period. Me going through a very bad depressive stint, trying to make ends meet still, me having to blow through every bit of savings that would have saved everything I could go through. 7 people. So many, hundreds of people telling me to take a break, that my mentality needed it, that my health needed it. They'd support me while I'm on break. 2 people actually did that. And then I lost over 150 members during that break. 150 people stopped their automatic subscription, and 7 individuals sent me a message asking if I'm okay. 7 people. I was not okay. I was so not okay that there were some times that I was just on the floor of my office crying, wishing I could just mentally force myself to get in this chair and just do my job, and everything would start getting easier, and I couldn't do it. And it was hard, and it was not like I was broken. And I was thinking, oh, but it's okay. I've got a community that I fostered that's smaller, that I talk to each individual one and I make them know that they're known. And even if I'm not there, they're going to see the work I've done of the live streams, and they'll see the live stream playlist. They'll see the work they'll see what I've got to come back to. They'll see all of that. And when they say they're going to support me thick and thin, even if I'm gone off camera, take a break, they know it's my full-time job. 2 people did anything financially to support. I lost over $12,000 in that just little short bit of time. For all the people that said that they support me and I wouldn't have to worry about money, guess what? 2 months lost me $12,000. That's how much support people didn't give and were lying about. And 7 people checked to even see if I was alive. That is no small thing. 7. So when you see people telling me to take breaks, I take offense to that. I take offense to people saying your health comes first, because for every single time people have said that, for every single time people have tried to dictate my life, they don't follow through. They don't give a shit about me. They don't. I'm just this idea to so many people that if I'm not live, you can just go watch another video of me where I'm awake and happy and alive and just I'm being the person you want me to be. And you don't care that I'm like crumpled on the ground in tears, wishing anything else on my life other than what it's come to. But I'm in this job because my brother died. And that is a bad way to start a career. When you say you started your career because your brother died, that's not a fun conversation starter. I started it to keep him alive. I continued it because I lost my main job. I was working 6 jobs. This is the one that came out on top. And then I trusted people to keep their word. And I shouldn't have. Losing 150 memberships because I needed time was such a devastating hit to my paychecks. Having 0 people but 2 who reached out, and I tried to say, I feel bad for asking for anything, and they sent things anyway. They found out that my Streamlabs links work even if I'm not live. That now they're like super thanks on videos that I post. There have been, since I've enabled that, 4 people who have given super thanks, I believe, in total, which is fine. It's not me saying like give me money. It's just to say I see where a lot of people are coming from. I'm not an idea of a person. I'm not a person that lives in this nebulous space. I'm not a person who just like I have some other way of I make money, and it's not just so easy of just get a real job. Yeah, I'm a dad who gave 50% of his son's life away with the idea that he could still make his work schedule flexible. And then I can get sick. I can have family members die left and right. I can be ill and need time. I don't get sick pay. And on top of not getting sick pay, I got a pay cut. Having to spend what you thought would be the way that you got back into a house because you gave up your house in a divorce. You gave up everything for your son's benefit just to make sure his life stays stable. And to be called a griefer for that, and then have everything in line, and then have about 2, in some time, months of desperately, that's exactly what I needed support. And instead, I lost every penny that would ensure that this year I could actually go back to being a homeowner. And I lost all of it. And then there was another month of just realizing I needed a bit more, and I lost another 5,000. That's the reality of trying to be someone like this. And then like I'm just supposed to let things run off my back. It ain't happening. No. When I wake up still to people dropping left and right, people not actually saying they'll be there when they're supposed to, people encouraging me to not work and worry about my mental mentality when they think money magically comes out of my ass, I guess. And then my son has to suffer. I don't have the money for things that I worked my butt off to get to, and it just is lost in a 3-month period. And then I get called a griefer. Yeah, I am comfortable enough to say it. Like, one of the worst mistakes I made was forgetting to build up a bigger channel while still, you know, trying to be down to earth with like some people. What I should have done is stop. I always thought by keeping the channel smaller, I could have more creative license as long as I don't have the check mark, but I still have a YouTube helper, someone with everything. I thought by keeping the channel smaller, there were people who would, you know, support me monetarily enough. I'd get by, I'd make all the things happen, and then I would have to give this thing up inside of me. I always viewed it as one day I'd have to give up this part of me that let me communicate with people one-on-one. And it felt like I was giving up a part of like why I even do something like this, that I want to be able to help people on a smaller scale and be able to be there for others. And I've done that. Those of you who have been around have seen me do live streams where I learn that there are members of ours in trouble and they have been supporters of mine. And I say, stop everything, fill up the bar. I'm giving it to them. And live on camera, I have sat there and basically given refunds to people who have given money to me over time to support my career. And I realize that they're in dire straits with their own money. And I say, no, stop. You do not get to be one of my biggest supporters and just all of a sudden go through your own monetary issues and I won't do something. So I'll stop a whole freaking stream and say, we're not going any further until you guys make sure they're back up on their feet, because I wouldn't be where I am if they didn't give money toward this person they found on the internet. I've done that multiple times. We're talking about half a dozen times we've done that on this channel. We've given to so many charities. We have, Patrick Carrier helped make sure that when these microphones came in, all of a sudden we dumped $1,600 more into charities. It's still been a charity channel. And then I need something and I'm a griefer and everyone turns a blind eye, and 7 people even checked to see if I was alive. Guess what? There was a good chance I wasn't. And only 7 people checked to see. 7. That put in perspective just how much a small community is actually doing for me. It's great for when you can be in front of a camera and then they can just go and take the idea of you and just watch other videos and forget that the real you is really struggling. And out of all of the times he ever needed your help, when you told him to go and just take care of himself first, and he trusted that would actually work out, he got let down. You don't get burned like that and then just let haters roll off the back as easily without finally giving up on the smaller community part. I hate to say it's a big misstep in my whole career, but it was a misstep. I did not capitalize on a few things that I let other people take advantage of like the challenge runs that I have done and the other things that I've done on the channel. I didn't capitalize on them because I knew that if they blew up, it'd get people, it'd get an influx of people. It'd get me my check mark and get so many other benefits, but I'd lose the ability to just talk to you guys, just to be able to one by one look at the comments. And if I wanted to actually address a person's comments without having somebody moderate my channels, and by moderating, I mean like an earpiece, like I used to use when I would get really high up. I have a jabber, I'd stick it in my ear. You guys would never know. I'd have somebody on the phone sometimes with me telling me what people were saying just so I could, while the streams were getting busy, while I'm having thousands of people showing up for like, you know, it's 211 people here right now, when I would have 1,200 people show up for a Resident Evil stream, and I'm trying to still one-on-one communicate with people, and I'm that dedicated to making sure that everyone feels loved and wanted, and then I feel like a used discard piece of trash in the corner. No, that's a misstep. I still do want to communicate and be one-on-one with people as much as I can, but it's gonna have to become more generalities. It's gonna have to change the way it goes and all that kind of stuff. And I wish I could take care of myself first. I really do. I wish I could say that tomorrow it gets bad and I just, you know, go to the hospital. And all I can think about is if they decide to hold me, it's Wellstar. They're not going to hold me if they can get rid of me. But if they decide to hold me because I need to go into quarantine and I've got things that are not actively spreading, but I cannot handle getting another virus inside of me, and I have to be there for a week, all I can think of is, can I pay rent? Can I help my parents out anymore? Can I start putting back towards the idea of being able to pay off even things that you guys shouldn't be responsible for? Like, you know, and can I do all those things? How much will those cost me? Will YouTube start taking down my ad revenue like they do every time I stop streaming? Will, like, people stop being members? Will they do all these other things? Will I come back to saying, hey, I was gone and now I need a little extra help and get on another griefer list? It's not so easy. The least of my problems is waking up to somebody trying to use the N-word on me. That is a dozen people a day trying to call me the N-word in a creative way to get past the filters is literally the least offensive thing that happens in my day-to-day life because of this channel. It's the least offensive thing. Now, ask most people of color if in a dozen times per day, if they just got called the N-word, how they take it. And now put into perspective when I say it is the least offensive thing that happens in my day-to-day life because of this job. It's a can of worms there. I'm willing to let that one open finally because it's past, but by God. And Sofat, thank you. That was paused. Oh, my little bean was paused. The little bean was
I've
paused.
beaten this game so many times. Still an enjoyable game. Ha,
Yes,
ha,
it is.
ha. But I wouldn't have gotten 100% because of you and the walkthroughs you made for us. Thank you, bro. Hope you get well soon and that you make it through whatever you're going through.
Oh, I'm trying my best. Did I? Uh-oh. No. Where's the bishop? No. Where's the bishop? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Oh my God. And all of that. Did I forget where the... No. This is impossible. This is Olive Garden's impossible. How did I forget the bishop? Where is the bishop? Oh, this is stupid. Where's the bishop? Oh, did I put it in the box? Please say I put it in the box. Please say I put it in the box. The box. The bishop, please. Please just... Rook. That's what I know. Not the bishop, the rook. Thank the Lord. Alright. Did I refigure out this puzzle well enough? Hey, rook. And there's the knight. That makes this wall into being... Wait, where is the bishop? Hey, bishop. That makes this one into the queen. Patrick, that is absolutely not direct at you. We did a big fundraiser thanks to you doing things like this, and you're willing to use your Grammy as leverage to try to give me a program that I would love to have to be able to make backtracks or everything, so I can play things and do things musically that I really want to do without having to spend like thousands on the same type of program. Everyone supports in different ways. That's a generality.
All right, Sherry.
All right, Sherry.
On my way.
Incompetence is on its way. You got this, Sherry. I got you. I got you covered. Don't even worry about it. Sherry, you should probably start worrying. It is me. I might let you die, but it's an accident. If I do care that you live because the game requires it. Where's the freaking weapon? Oh, it's because it's giant. That's why I'm not used to it. All right. Give me the ammo. The game requires that I care about you, Sherry. Don't worry about it. It's not my. It's more of a. This is the first time I'm openly talking about that. I'm willing to openly say something. It's been a long time since then. I've had a lot of my own hopes and dreams die between then and now, and I think I'm just dead enough inside that I can say something. My own hopes and aspirations just gone. Oh, Patrick, you. There are a few people that I will look at consistently as like, I'd let them be mods. Yeah, I know finances get tight being a homeowner, Jeffrey. Been there, done that twice. It is really weird for me to rent since the age of 15. I did everything I could. All of my actions were based around the idea of a 15-year-old thinking about how they're going to be a homeowner. I know it's a weird thing. I worked really hard to be a homeowner, and this feels... even where I live right now is 100% for my son. If I had lived elsewhere, I might have been outside the limits of where I could have been 50-50 custody with his mom. This place was my last best shot to make everything work because I didn't realize how bad it was going to be. If I have to lose anything, it's this.
Have I got a surprise for you?
Yeah, Patrick, I'm talking into things that you helped to support. People are hearing my voice through your support right now. People, I don't think people get that, God, if you have to listen to your own voice over and over and you realize it doesn't sound like you. Like my Rode mics, nothing wrong with the Rode microphones. It just, the Rode microphones were not, the Rode microphones, they're good mics. They're really good mics. No, that shot will... Please jump. Thank you.
All right, time for an encore.
There we go. It's...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the microphones I'm talking into
This is
are...
forever.
While the Rode might make me sound a little... I think I would like the Rode for singing a bit more, the Rode microphones. They do have the proximity effect in full-blown effect. And using this, you guys get to hear my voice more as it is. It is my projected voice. It is the voice I use that, why I'm getting tired out right now doing streams right now, because I'm using a lot of my diaphragm to bypass using too little diaphragm and putting too much strain on the vocal tract, because laryngitis is not all the way cleared up yet. So I'm getting really, like, I get flop sweats while talking like I just did, because this is not my voice I use for being in front of a camera yet all the way. And my voice was raspy at best earlier today.
Almost there, Sherry.
But yeah.
We're almost there.
These microphones, the reason why they mean so much is because once you listen to your voice enough times and you're just like, that's not me, that's not cleanly me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never thought of my
my
voice having a lot of bass. The more prosumer mics, I do like the, is it the NT1? I think female voices like really excel on that one. Am I thinking of the right one? Thank you, Blue Knight. Let me see if I can skip ads because I went for so long. I don't know if it'll work. How does the Elgato mics work for you? I don't use Elgato mics. I don't know how they would work. Yeah, the NT1, I have the NT1As, I believe, whereas what I was using, and it just it works. It does its job. But in some cases I thought my Audio Technica 2020 Plus, that was a USB mic, actually did the job better of getting the sound of my voice without like extending it and making it sound like the bass went just like flat, and it widened it and flattened it. It plateaued. So the lows of my voice now actually come through on this, and highs sound a bit better. I don't get way too bright, even though the version I have doesn't create that bright pop like the NT1 does. These make it so that I hear my voice and I'm okay with it. I wouldn't mind using my NT1A, the black ones over there. I wouldn't mind using them for singing stuff.
I'm getting you treatment.
Because depending on what I'm singing, I might prefer that timbre for the low notes if they don't go too low. It really depends on the timbre I'm looking for.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Yeah, I have to hear what I'm hearing what I sound like right now. It's weird. It'll always be weird. Sherry, I don't know if I'm getting you through this with S+ rank, which means that you basically died. It's like the equivalent of you died. And no one cares unless it's S+. Your life can be chalked up into S+? Yes, no. Why? Sorry about that, girly. Bone conduction. Oh. Dadgummit. SM7B is a great for you. Now we gotta get you a better preamp and vocal compressor. Yeah. Okay, listen. I'm using a cloud lifter, and then the preamp is the one that's built into the Go XLR. The SM7B works well enough. If I actually get my hands and start doing more musically inclined things on this channel, I might agree with you, but that's spending more big bucks. Yeah, at this point, hardware is going to make way more differences than different mics. Yep, it will. Yeah, I'm using the Scarlett's what I've got for the guitar coming on in. The Go XLR is what I'm doing all this through, so I don't have to worry about doing different voices for stuff. It's out of convenience right now, but if I actually were singing and stuff like that, right now with the equipment I've got, I'd probably switch the mic back over depending on what I'm trying to sing. This, at least, I mean, there's a reason Michael Jackson liked this. It's flat, so you have your best way to post process the way you want to. Post production matters a lot, as you know, Patrick. You are the last person alive I need to explain anything post production to.
Enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
You're giving me ideas. I like building preset compressors. The Go XLR is out of convenience. I haven't found too many other things that are just convenient enough to beat that out. So there's where that comes from. He really was peeking. He really was peeking. Talk about that duck peeking. Oh, I'm out of time. We gotta shorten this show up. I am out of time. Dude, you were talking some big dollar signs. You were talking big dollar signs, my friend.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get a program that'll help me strip away certain things from music so I can have my own backtrack that I want. And like I'm being a simple boy over here. And you're like, I'm going the big guns.
In the east area.
I am not gonna make it, am I? I can still make it. I'm not gonna make it if I do stuff like this. Okay, come on. I'll do her again if I don't make it. I'll do it again. I'll run it back. Oh wait. You get it here for her. That's right. I can bring the Bernie thing to make them all die. Burns, burns, burns. Bring a fire. Bring a fire. There's a chance. It's a small chance, but there's a chance.
Shit.
That chance involves not throwing shots away like that. Yep, just carry everything with me. Don't you freaking ankle bite me. Thank you. Oh God, Patrick. Down the rabbit hole. I'm looking forward to things like Rip-X, and you're like, I got this rabbit hole. Hold on. Let me go meet Alice real quick. I say Alice, and everyone who's watched Alicization goes, I'm gonna do. My brain is that song at the very end for Alicization is now stuck in my head. Whoops, did to myself. Not. Oh God. All right. We just burn things. We go burn and go, turn. I got extra spaces. Yeah, Paige has more. Ooh, she has very different training than me. I had training, and hers is more recent. My training is older, and I had to be trained in 2 different styles at the same way. I was about to say it has more extensive, and actually that's a lie. Because it just depends on if you're talking about, like, theater, or if you're talking about, like, anything else. Mine is different. It's just different. But if you're just quantifying it by numbers, yes, I got more. But people who have a lot of experience under the belt sometimes are the worst. All right. We ain't doing this. I'm not getting tagged at the very end randomly. It's not happening. I can duck the other one. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know the puzzle. We can't do it. Thank you, Smooth. The bar must be moved further to the right. Unfortunately, we can't make Super Chats do that for the bar. It sucks, but I gotta get another program. Super Chats actually help YouTube like me and help the next YouTube paycheck. I can't actually do this. Thank you, but thank you, Smooth. I appreciate that. Oh, crap. I can't actually, from this save, beat this. I can't beat it from this save. If I actually knew the answers to the puzzles, I have a chance of beating this still. It would come down to the line, but I have a small chance. With me actually having to go downstairs to find out the answer to the other puzzle, I cannot beat it from this save. I have to go back to the sewers and rerun the sewers.
I got 1, I got 3. Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? 5 in the fishnets. 5 in the fishnets. Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Can I get a 5 in the fishnets? Words I didn't think I'd ever say, ever. Can I mention ever again?
I appreciate that. Thank you. I can't beat this. What I can do is at least take notes. We can take some notes, right? We can take notes. You know what the first note I'm going to take is? Shoot. Even opening that is another pain I forgot about. Oh, God. I feel like I might as well start the run over, but I don't want to. Shut up. Oh, God. My notes. I needed you so bad. Yeah. I can't beat it as is right now. Sadly, some of the biggest performances to my name were definitely not vocals. They were definitely violin. All right, let's see what I've got going so I know where I'm back up against without my notes. For those who really think I can just do things like perfectly without notes, no, I can't. I am kind of remaking what I need as I go, but like even my pathing, all of that is in that red notebook, so I read it and I can get an idea. We are about to find out. Oh no, that's still locked. That lock was for this hatch. Oh, God. And I didn't bring the things to be able to crown all of them. I didn't bring the revolver. Oh, gas sneeze. Oh, gas sneeze. Nah, yeah, this ain't happening. Ow. Wait, where's the... Are you kidding me? Urgh. That's how I feel right now. Jesus. Can the Everyman just beat everything without his notes? No. I needed some of my brain on paper. I gotta remember, and it's hard. Nope. The solution's over here. Son of a... There it is. And the other one. See, if having to come down here for this is what... This sealed my fate. It's not happening after this. I think... Talking about sealing fates and whatnot. I might possibly stream a little bit later. But this runs dead in the water. I just made a really big mistake. This run is dead in the water. And I've only got an hour until my son has to leave me and I need to feed him. So I guess I'm not going to promise it's tomorrow. How many of you guys get to your keyboards? How many of you guys actually have MLK off? That I could do a day stream and redo all of this and get it down and you guys can see what it takes to be able to take your own notes, do your own deductive reasoning, find your own pathing. Like, how many of you guys actually have MLK off that I could do that? Let me do a poll real quick for that. Start a poll. Do you have MLK as a holiday tomorrow? Yellow boy, I know you want dinner. That's why I'm stopping the stream. I'm taking a poll and I'm stopping it. What do you want? Well, think of what food before I get out there. I'll be out there in just a minute. Okay. MLK is Martin Luther King Jr. Day here in America. Let me get a thought in my head about if I just give this another attempt tomorrow after I get rest. Because I don't think I want to go tonight. I'm pretty sure that my temperature's... I'm sweating like a pig right now. My temperature's either wavering right in the 99.5 to, 101-ish, or it just broke again, and that's why I feel drenched. I probably shouldn't stress out my throat and my body anymore today. Let me get a... That's 31 people does not count as voting. People, I'm not asking like the world of you. If you would like to help support me right now as a content creator, there is in live chat, there is a poll that says, do you have MLK as a holiday tomorrow? As in you have the workday off tomorrow. Yes or no? Having as many of you hit that button as possible is some of the biggest support you can give, so I know when to do what part of my job when. And you guys that might want to be here for it or might be interested in it can help me answer it. Just make it keep going up. Just hit the button. It is yes, no. And I need to just get a good gauge on what's going on for tomorrow. Because I could continue this tomorrow, but what time I continue matters. So I could continue it like noon tomorrow, but noon Eastern time is like 9 a.m. Western. But noon is also 5 p.m. over across the pond. So, I could get people across the pond if they're off at 5 p.m. Or I could start it closer to like 3 or 4, even 5. Maybe 5 p.m. Eastern time. I could start a stream then. And if I start one around 5, that puts a lot of people who might work, getting off of work and being able to get to the stream. It puts West Coast on it. And it means that it's only 10 p.m. for people across the pond. And I could eat earlier in the day since people don't like it as much, but I love it. I could always just play more Project Zomboid just for me, myself, and I, since Final Fantasy 14 will be down, and that's what I would actually prefer to play tomorrow. But it's down for the 6.55 patch. I am playing Final Fantasy 14 on this channel soon with 6.55 coming out. I'm doing that. I'm getting my Reaper is gonna go burr because it'll have its. Hopefully, this is the patch that gives it 665 of weapon of everything. Alyssa, thank you so much. I will play that as this finishes. Just why you have to just remind. All right, everyone, listen. This is apparently your daily reminder that. Not daily. I'm not putting that on anybody. This is your reminder.
We chose violence. You guys were right here. You're participants because you didn't stop me. I can't. My brain. I did it the other way. I did it the other way. Oh. Get it. Fuck you! Fuck off! Suck my left nut! Suck it! Make me come a second time! Suck the right one! Get my juices! It's not my baby! It's not my baby! You should have spit! It's not always about the idea of quitting! Suck it hard! Ah! Hate that puzzle!
Just reminding the masses that this sound exists as we finish up. Hashtag sorry not sorry daddy dearest.
To clarify, I only said it's not my baby because I was thinking of the juices, okay? That's why I had to clarify it's not my baby. I was in a fugue state. I do not remember doing that. I don't remember that completely. Let's not. Oh, God. To clarify doesn't make it any better. Well, I mean, it can. It can make it better. Maybe. All right. Like half of you are off for MLK tomorrow. I'm going to end the poll. I'll use that as I'll think on that, what time I'm starting the stream tomorrow. We're gonna come back at this. This is actually a challenge for me. Once again, even though I had to kind of say my mind a little bit, this for me counts as a challenge. And the better I get at the game, the more I want to do things that are challenging. And the more that I don't feel like emotionally taxed and like people are forcing me to play the game, the more I want to do challenges and make them up. Because I like things that are challenging. This game just happens to have a lot of mods on it that can make it really challenging. I've done most of them. Most of the base game challenges I've done. I would actually have to go back and look through all of the separate challenges that I've ever done to see if I could create a brand new challenge from like all of the weekly challenges that re.net does. I'd have to go through and make my own custom, probably, like, challenge of, can I do it in, like, 10,000 steps, not killing enough people or killing enough people? God, I'm trying to do anything but let people remember that sound bit as the last thing. All right, I play the credits. I'll try to think of what to do tomorrow. I did throw the headphones against. I did absolutely chuck the headphones. When these headphones hit the back of my seat, and I realized I just threw expensive headphones against the seat, and I couldn't find my controller because I just put it down in the hallway. That's when I realized that I just did some things I didn't remember, and then everyone came back being like, "New sound bit," and I had to figure out what everyone was talking about. Get Chris, Maxitoid. Ali's GMC, new channel members Reflexy, Riley, Kevin, Loopy Tube, Sir David Dark Knight, Rye, Dalton, A-Dog, Frankie, with donations from Alyssa, Natasha, Crazy Cooney, David Rice, Super Chats from Dane Carter, Kelsey, Frankie Yankee, John Hamilton, Nightfall, Fernando, Smooth, Sofet. I think it's sophistry when I see the name Sofet. That phone thunk. All right, we're cutting it for right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys back here for the next one real soon. I play Project Zomboid. I play this. I'm gonna play other new things, and I'm gonna record more Last of Us Part 2 as soon as I'm feeling better, as well as other things live, and then put them up and not mess up the recordings. Bye. It's not my baby.